We just go black screen for the time being until I figure it out. Is that better? Is that better? I think so. Let's roll it like that. All right, Noah Fant. Noah Fant's about to run. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See what Fant got for us today. Four five. Ooh, guy can burn. I think this is the guy that people thought ran past Denzel Ward last couple years ago. Even though there was number 21, Ward didn't wear 21 at Ohio State. But Fant can run, Fant can catch. Couple videos I've seen on Fant, he's the catching receiver of that group. He can block a little bit, but he's the catching guy of that group with him and Hockenson. Hockenson's more of a blocker, but can also go catch it also. Got Zach Gentry up now from Michigan. Michigan wasn't known for their offense this year. They were real solid on defense. So I don't know a lot about their offensive guys other than I know Shea Patterson because he left for Ole Miss. But a lot of their offensive guys I don't really know about. Matt Patricia on the clock. Never thought Matt would leave Bill Belichick. Never thought it. It's crazy how all these guys get up to the line and have this routine of steps before they start. But then when they actually get in their stand, some of them are higher than others, some of them lower than others. I noticed that the guys that run this, that hand stays on the ground as long as possible. 492 for Gentry. And the guys that run a little slower, that hand pops up first. Then they move. I think the key is to keep that hand down as long as possible so that clock won't start until you pull that hand up. I think that's how the laser works. But anyway, since you couldn't hear me earlier, let me talk about some of my winners and losers from day one in between runners again. Since you couldn't hear me earlier. So Daniel Helm, tight end. Oh, he's gonna be slow. That first step was horrible. Oh, got those legs out though. 4.9. I think his official's gonna be slower than that though. Here we go. T.J. Hockenson. One of the go-getters in the draft. One of the better tight ends. I think him, Fant, Irv Smith, was Isaac Nuata from Georgia. I think that was one of the better tight ends in the game. Okay, TJ. 4.7, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. You got a tight end running 4.5 and one running 4.7 an hour. The middle of the field should have been wide open for those guys. I'm sorry, the outside should have been wide open because you had to press all your coverage for those two guys. Would have stayed in ace formation with those guys. Both tight ends on the field at all times. See, Dane Jeremiah's top tight ends are the same three I just mentioned. Hockenson, Noah Fant, Irv Smith. No, I'm not gonna pronounce his name. Sounded my first initial looked at it looked like Alizé, but I know that's not it. So I'm gonna assume that's not it. Nobody named that guy Alizé. I hope not. I hope not. But winners and losers while he reset. Um, Losers Holyfield, Elijah Holyfield, because he ran a 4.7 or 4.8, but he's not a straight loser because he did do 26 reps on the bench press, and he's a power guy. He's not a speed guy, but you still, in your speed guys, you want to run a little better. So I'm sure he'll run better at his pro day. Ultimate loser for me was Brissett because he ran a 4.7 and only had 15 reps at 225, and he's supposed to be a power guy. He has an okay jump cut, But he's gonna go to the back end of that run on running backs in that third or fourth round, maybe even lower than that. Um, let's see this run by Mac, moving pretty good. 4.71, not bad, not bad, not bad. Anywhere from 4.7 and down, that's a pretty fast tight end. And then Noah Fant boasted a 4.5, so that's super fast for a tight end. Back to my losers. Any lineman that did less than 27 reps at 225, because DK Metcalf, aka Optimus Prime, did 27. So if any lineman did less than 27, you are ousted by a transformer, aka DK Metcalf. You got Foster Moreau running from LSU. Got good body lean. 4.6. 4.6, not bad. He had good body lean on it. Good body lean, good form. Foster Moreau. Okay. Don't know much about Moreau. LSU like to pound that rock and throw outside, so they don't throw the tight ends a lot. I know Isaac Nuata, because at one point I thought he was coming to Miami, but he ended up going to Georgia. Let's see what he runs. He was a pretty highly touted. I think he went to the opening too out of high school. Mm, mm. 4.92. 4.92. Set the edge. Seal for the running back, run the toss. We may throw you a little ball in the flat every now and then. Not going vertical. Not going vertical. All right. Between the next guy. Let's see. My winners. Oh, we still got to go. I'll talk about these winners once we go to commercial. Josh Oliver. That's San Jose State. I think that's that mascot. And again, I'm watching this with no sound because I don't want to put the sound on and get my stuff flagged or pulled. Josh Oliver ran a 4.6. That's good. 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 Oliver kind of looks like Evan Ingram from Ole Miss a couple years ago. Smaller frame. I bet you he's definitely a go-getter. Probably just a big wide receiver, honestly. Doesn't look like he has much weight on him. Happy Combine morning to y'all that's tuned in so far. I appreciate you being here with me and enjoying this day, and it's like a football holiday for a lot of us. Dax Raymond, Utah State. False start. Man, these tight ends look good. Tall, slender. Not a lot of belly fat around. They look real good. But I'm just biding my time till those wide receivers get on the field. And I'm hoping my number one receiver has a heck of a day. My number one guy is Hakeem Butler. My number two is A.J. Brown. I hope those guys have great days, and I can say I was right. I guess I can't say I was right until they play actual football. I guess. What up, Greg? Appreciate you joining me. Good morning to you. Dax Raymond. Ooh. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the chat box too, and I'll talk about those with you. If you got questions between runs or at commercial break, or just in general draft questions, or questions about somebody you've seen me do, say something in the comment box and in the chat box. I got it up, and we'll talk about it. Make sure I got live chat. There we go. Not top chat. Not enough people to have top chat. Drew Sample. A lot of these tight ends kind of go under the radar in college because you either a running team or you throwing it out wide to the receivers. So that's why I don't really know but 3 tight ends that stood out, and those guys were the 3 that Daniel Jeremiah talked about earlier also. Irv Smith and the 2 guys from Iowa. Everybody's still chasing Noah Fant at that 4.5. I think Irv Smith's up next. He's one of the guys everybody wants to see. Irv Smith Jr. Make sure I say that right. 6'2", 242. From Bama. A lot of short steps at the beginning. 4'6'4". That's not bad. It's not bad. Vertical threat, seam threat. Not bad for Irv Smith. I wonder who's been the fastest tight end at the combine. Was it shoot. The name I'm drawing a blank right now. God dog it. He still plays for the Redskins now, I think. Crap, I can't remember his name. Irv Smith. Let me see if I can bag it up. 4'6". He ran a 4'6". 4'6". 4'6'4" or 4'6'2", something like that. Irv Smith ran a 4'6'4", 4'6'2". Vernon Davis, that's who it was. Exactly who it was. Ran like a 4'3", was that right, Greg? It was some unbelievable number too. He's still pretty fast. He just don't get hadn't played with a quarterback that can use his skills. Yeah, yeah. I knew it was fast. Appreciate it, depressed. Appreciate it. None of these guys look like they're gonna run that, but I think the three main guys again are Irv Smith, Hockenson, and Fant. Let's talk about these. Yeah. Let's talk about my winners for yesterday. My winners. First win I got on my notes is Cody Ford. Cody Ford's thighs look like tree trunks, and for him to be able to move like that with those massive thighs, gonna bode well for him, especially using leverage to get guys out of there. And I said earlier, but you couldn't hear it because of the way I had it set up, that I think he's going to be a good tackle, maybe even a Pro Bowl tackle, but he can be an All-Pro legendary guard. An All-Pro legendary guard. Understanding leverage, using those powerful thighs, hand placement to move guys out the way. I think he could be a legendary guard. But I don't knock him for playing tackle because I think tackles are more paid, a higher paid position, I think. So if you want to try to play tackle, I can't front on him for that. I want to play the more paid position also. But, we'll see. But I think he's my O-line number one. A lot of people are still saying the guys from Alabama. What's the tackle? The tackle from Alabama. I forget his name at the top of my head. Don't think Scarlett. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna get to Scarlett in a second because he did shock me. But I think Ford's my number one lineman. My other winner from yesterday was Bradbury from NC State. Bradbury did 34 reps at 225 and ran under a 540. That guy's nasty. He does a good job. And this is a guard. Bradbury is a guard. So he's just pounding on people and strong and can move. And Lindstrom from Boston College. He moved well in the drills. Did real good at the drill I talked about earlier where they had to stay on the hash and open their hips. Taylor also did good at that drill too. And I think Taylor was kind of hurt. But in the drill part of yesterday, Jawad Taylor did a great job. I think he's going to be the first or second lineman taken behind Cody Ford or before Cody Ford. And Cody Ford may not be the first lineman, but I just think he's the best one. And my other winner. I just have those three winners: Cody Ford, Bradbury, and Lindstrom. I also like the running back from Penn State. I got to see his position drills before I came in here to set this up. Yeah, Jonah Williams. I got to see his position drills before I came in here, and he catches the ball well. I guess being behind Saquon, he picked up some stuff. He played pretty good. Okay, we back now. Caden Smith, tight end, Stanford, ran a 4.9. The funny thing is, all these guys that's running in the 4.9s or higher, they kind of look like Grunt. And then the guys that run 4.7 and slower, they run like receivers. Grunt runs robotic, straight line, like it's hurting them to run. But the guys that look fluid, they run a little faster. Tommy Sweeney, 4.8. It's Kahale Waring from San Diego State. Ran a 4.69. It's pretty good. Back live with Trevon Wesco from West Virginia. I'm sure he got a lot of balls. West Virginia had a good receiving core and a good quarterback at that. As NFL Network totally screws up and has to go to commercial. Somebody messed up. Let's see if they can get it back right. Somebody in the control booth screwed up. All right, while they messing up, I'll see Wesco ran a 4.8. They back. Wesco ran a 4.8. Dallas picks Mike Weber. Y'all got the great y'all got your great tight end back yesterday. Y'all need no more receivers. All you don't need anything is complete. You got your tight end back out the booth. Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl run coming because they got their tight end back. The captain. That's sarcasm if you don't know. Who's this? I guess they still messing up in the box. They don't give us the information. Who's tight end 21 and what did he run? Yeah, I'm sure somebody's getting fussed at in the truck right now. They're not giving us the information we need. Alex Collins was in a wreck, and initially he got released. Then come to find out this morning, in that wreck, he's getting charged with drug and gun charges. So that's why he was released from Baltimore. I think he was already on the way out the door, but with him doing that, that gave them the chance to say, okay, get on out here, buddy. Bye. I hate it for him, but, you know, when you do those things and have those things on your possession, that's the law. So he had gun charges and drug charges. Not sure if it was weed or anything stronger than that. I read gun charges and drug charges this morning. So that's what happened to Alex Collins. So his career might be over in the NFL. Maybe. I hate to say that. I don't want anything bad to happen to anybody like that. But, you know, with the personal conduct policy, the way it is, his career may be over. And he's not wasn't a top-notch guy, like as far as, you know, a big-time running back. I mean, he helped us out. He did a good job for Baltimore when he played. But his career in the NFL may be close to over, especially depending on what, you know, how the court goes and if he gets jail time and things like that. Sad situation. I hope nobody else was hurt in the wreck. I don't know if it was a one-car accident or what, but I hope nobody's hurt. And, you know, that's Alex Collins' time with Baltimore. It's up to Gus and the other guys that we have, and maybe even if we draft a guy. It was up to graphics at the combine. We don't even know who these guys are. Like they're back at the top. Whoever number one was. We're not getting numbers or anything. Which kind of blows. That's Blanton. I don't know where Blanton is from or whatnot. Old Charlie Casserly. Still at the combine. There we go. Now we're back in business. Keenan Brown's up next. Texas State ran a 4.7 first time. I think everybody's still chasing Noah Fant's 4.5. He ran pretty good. 4.7 for Keenan Brown from Texas State. It's one of the smaller school guys. He runs pretty good. Pretty good. And again, guys, we buying time, waiting on these stud receivers to come out. The combine is about receivers and DBs for the most part. Receivers and DBs. What kind of explosiveness that you can show in the position. I mean, in the broad jump and the high jump, and how well you run, and also catching the ball. Because Noah Fant again ran a 4.5 the first time. Who needs a tight end really bad? What team needs a tight end really bad? Other than the Cowboys. He may have run, and that may have been one of the guys that they didn't show because the graphics were messing up, so I didn't know the names or whatnot. So he may have ran already, and that was one of the guys that they didn't show the time. If when he runs the second time, I'll let you know though. Zach Gentry's back up again from Michigan, 4.92 the first time. See if he can get better with that. Cardinals and the Titans. Yeah, Cardinals did a lot. They did a lot. I hope their running back comes back and have a good year. I like David Johnson. I really did like David Johnson. Maybe I say I like him because he won me a couple fantasy leagues. So that's probably why I really like David Johnson. Those PPR leagues with him catching and running the ball, he was awesome. He was awesome. Awesome enough to be my first round pick the next year. Then he got hurt. Luckily, I had Todd Gurley though. I was able to finagle Todd Gurley in a trade, then work my team from week to week. And I'm thinking about doing a fantasy football league this fall with some of my subscribers. How interested in that would you guys be? We can test our football skills and fantasy football. But I'll talk about more about that as August and September roll around. But I'm definitely thinking about that. Zach Gentry pretty much ran the same time. Oh, Caleb Wilson has the best time now. That must be one of the guys I couldn't see. Well, actually, he was the last guy. He was probably the last runner because with his last name starting with a W. Caleb Wilson ran a 5.0 flat. Daniel Helms up again, 4.9 the first time. Notorious. I missed out on talking about Dillard yesterday too. Dillard impressed me too. His kick slide when they did the little they had the rounded cone drill. Dillard got a lot of depth in his kick slide and like acting like he really wanted to punch somebody when he was doing his fake punches. He got a lot of depth in his kick slide and pretty much was beating the guys that were the rabbit to the spot. But Dillard did pretty darn good yesterday also in the position drills. I think he had 20 something reps on bench, so that was kind of the average for those guys. But again, after what Orlando Brown did last year, I'm not gonna put a whole lot of stock into that bench, especially if you got long arms. For Daniel Hale ran a 4.98, kind of looking like Schwarzenegger in the Terminator running that 40. That's one of those grunkish runs I see. I think he's gonna be one of those inline blocking tight ends that you can get a little pop pass to every now and then. Hawkinson's back up again, trying to best that 4.7. I don't think that was a good start. Let's see if he can finish. I ran a little worse. 4.75. First run was a 4.71. These official times are going to be interesting because the unofficial fool you. Just like yesterday when Darrell Henderson ran a 4.3 unofficial and ended up coming back being a mid to late 4.4. I don't understand how you're that far off, but it is. Noah Fant, Greg Kittle from San Francisco, and Hawkinson's here. They're showing a slow pull. I guess we're going back to commercial again. We are. So let me get back to my list since we're going back to commercial. I think I was through talking about Optimus Prime, aka DK Metcalf, doing 27 reps. Talk about some of these other guys. These running backs and their explosiveness. Let me get to their results. Like I said, I don't want to give you fake news. Oh, there it is. Combine. Just hit that button. That's the bench press, vertical. No, broad jump. That's what we want, broad jump. Running backs. No O lineman. All right, the broad jump, which is jumping this way, jumping far out, not up. Jumping far out. You come from a standstill position, and you have to stick your landing because that's where they measure you from the back of your landing. Justice Hill ended up having the farthest broad jump and the fastest 40. That says a lot about his explosiveness. Um, Close. Yeah, he is great close. Justice Hill had the fastest 40 and the longest broad jump. Um, I forgot to put this guy in my winners box, and I knew I talked about it. Maybe I got sidetracked. But Travis Homer. Travis Homer ran a OK 4. I think he ran in the 4.5s, and he did the kind of in the median area of bench press. But what separates him is because he's just as fast as some of these guys, if not faster, and just as strong. Because he Travis Homer runs hard, and I saw a lot of Travis Homer games being a Miami fan. Homer runs real hard. He finishes runs. He tries to deliver blows. He does the things that you want to running back. So whoever gets Travis Homer is going to get a pretty good back, especially if he's a number 2 guy. If he can come in and spell whoever your number 1 is, you're going to get a pretty good, and he can catch the ball at the backfield. And I'm not just being a Homer pick on Travis Homer because he's from Miami, but Travis was a good back for us, especially after last year when the number 1 back went down. He stepped in and he did really good, unexpectedly. But he was 10-10 on the broad jump also, and Dexter Williams was 10-10 on the broad jump. All 3 of those guys hit the same number. Justice Hill wasn't 100%. Wow. I think I need to go back and watch some Oklahoma State games on him and see, because he put up a bunch of numbers, I think. You biased toward Justice Hill. I understand. I understand totally. Home ran a 4.4. Okay, Travis. I see you. Travis made some money yesterday then. Because I know his pro day is going to be pretty good. Travis Homer, put him on my winners list. And I'm not a homer for that. Let's see who else had pretty good explosiveness. They talked a lot about Alex Barnes yesterday. I didn't really see Alex Barnes do a lot. I watched the one game they played against Mississippi State, and he didn't show me a lot. But I was also watching Kylan Hill from Mississippi State also, so I wasn't really paying attention to them offensively. But it's still, if he had did anything, that would have stood out. But Mississippi State had a great defense, so go from there. All right, tight end. We're back from commercials. We'll get back in that sidebar conversation when the commercial comes back on. Showing the ones we missed on commercials. Nuata from Georgia ran a 4.92, and then ran a 4.99. Josh Oliver, I think this is from San Jose. I'm not sure the mascot. Ran a 4.64 and a 4.71. That's the kid I said looked like Evan Ingram. Dax Raymond, 4.73. Now coming in with a 4.76, so that's pretty accurate. Drew Sample, 4.74 first. 4.72 this time, so pretty accurate. And back live with Irv Smith Jr. Irv Smith's up for a second go around. Ran a 4.64 the first time. Oh, yeah, his face is calm. But he ran a 4.7 this time. So Irv Smith is faster than Elijah Holyfield. Let that sink in. Irv Smith is faster than Elijah Holyfield. Noah Fant is faster than Jacoby. I don't know if his name is Jacoby, but Brissett from LSU, the running back. Noah Fant is faster than both those guys. You that did have so much talent. I hope Manny put that thing together, man. I hope Manny puts that together. You just don't know. I plan on being in Orlando for the UF Miami game. Plan on being there. And I hope my ticket in the UF section so I can act a fool. Caden Smith's running for Stanford. That's the one that ran like Schwarzenegger in Terminator. Love them Terminator movies. But not a tight end that runs like one. Jace Sternberger. Here goes Jace Sternberger from Texas A&M. Ran a 4.76 the first time. Hey, don't feel bad for Holyfield. Holyfield's still gonna get his. Once all these measurable things are over with and you put a ball in his hand, Holyfield gonna get his. But Jay Sternberger ran a 4.76 the first time, ran a 4.78 the second time. So he's pretty consistent. 4.76 and 4.78. I think somebody asked about Sternberger. Tommy Sweeney from BC. 4.8 the first time. Yeah, some of these guys that either they were commercial or they messed it up with their graphics during that time. I think we only got 3 left after this guy. Tommy Sweeney, 4.84 and 4.86. 4.84 and 4.86. And they keep showing the coaches in the box. It's funny how all these former New England coaches are now head coaches. It's crazy, which is kind of the same thing that's going in the college game. A lot of Alabama coaches are branching out and being head coaches in other places. You got to get in that good system and you get your opportunity. Then you got to make the most out of your opportunity. Who do I think is going to be the fastest wide receiver? I think it would have been Hollywood Brown, but I'm sure he's not running with that Liz Frank thing. I don't think he's running with that. So after that, it's a toss up to me. Maybe Paris Campbell from Ohio State, maybe. And Isabella, I forgot about Isabella. Yeah, and Isabella. They say he's gonna run in the 4.2s. Believe it when I see it. Believe it when I see it. I think I'm becoming an Andy Isabella hater. I need to get out of that. Hate don't look good on nobody. Here we go. Let's see who's this. Who's running? Is this our leader right here running? Trayvon Wesco, 4.89, bad start. Let's go back. That's what I read somewhere. That's what I read. Yeah, I heard Hartman is fast too. All those guys from Ohio State are fast. Where is Hartman? Where's Hartman from? Georgia. Okay, Georgia. I got some Georgia tape. I need to look at him also. Georgia got a DB that's supposed to be fast too. Am I correct? Trevon Wesco. Oh, he's struggling. A lot of head bob. Yeah. 4.89. Beat his first time though. 4.95. Trevon Wesco. And Caleb Wilson from UCLA is our fastest 40. He had a 4.5 the first round, 4.5 flat, and now he's the last guy going up for this time. Yeah, that's a good point. Riley runs some great routes, and he great on right in individual space right in front of you. But it's really hard to tell what his long speed is. Let's watch Wilson real quick. See if he can beat that 4. See if he can get in the 4.4s. Wilson ran a 4.5 the first time. See if he can get in the 4.4s. He moving to be a big guy. He didn't get it. 4.58 didn't get it. So your fastest tight end unofficially is gonna be Caleb Wilson from UCLA. let's get back in the box. Thoughts on Jalen Hurd? Hurd, Hurd. I like what Hurd did. Hurd was I think he was a running back first, and then once he transferred, he ended up playing receiver. And I know he's fast, but you know they've been bulking these guys up. They're trying to send him back to running back. The good thing about that is being versatile. If he can play both and get a look at a team from both, that's a better chance of that team keeping him. That can increase his longevity in the league, being able to do multiple things. Look at those guys that Belichick used to have. He had Troy Brown playing DB. He would take other guys. He had the tall receiver playing running back this year from Tennessee. I forget his name. Crap. Number 84. He had him in the backfield. So the more you can do, the longer you stay in the league. So if they trying to make him go back to running back, and he got film playing receiver, that's good for Jalen Hurd. And I know he fast, but we're gonna see how fast he is today. Gonna see how fast he is today. Hey, I got a question for you guys. What do you think about the NFL 100 commercial that debuted in the Super Bowl? How cool was that? How cool was it to see all those faces in the game? Well, not in the game, in the commercial, and reenact some of the things they did in the game. He looked like Le'Veon Bell at Tennessee. Yeah, dude was special. He was. He was. He was. He was. And also, where you think Le'Veon Bell gonna end up at? A lot of Ravens fans are wanting them to come to Baltimore, but I just don't want to pay that much money for a back. I'm not saying he's bad. I just don't want to spend 17, 18 million on a running back. Not for what we do. And we did good with doing it by committee. I just don't like the way we put certain backs in to run certain plays. Like if whoever was in the game, you kind of had an idea of what kind of play was coming. But you know, and I know if I picked up on it in the little bit of film study I was doing, outside of my own work film study, I know the NFL's guys were picking up on that, and all they had to do is football all day. I picked up on it while doing NFL film study, high school film study, and teaching classes. So I know those guys picked up on it. But if we got a guy that can stay in and do, if Le'Veon could be there for all three downs, and we still run the same type plays and add, whatever our new coordinator is going to add, I don't mind spending that for him. But he doesn't need to be a situational player at $17 million or $18 million, or whatever he's going to command. But if we don't get him, not hurt at all. It's a ton of backs in that third, fourth round that we can get that I would be kind of satisfied with, depending on who it is. And I think we still got to some kind of way find a way to get a second round pick. Some kind of way to get a second round pick. Oh, I know what I will tell you. If you like the draft, there's this thing this website called the Draft Network. I think they have this draft simulator, and that thing is so fun. It puts you in a war room mentally about who to pick and where you think you can get guys later. And I think I've done maybe 10 mock drafts just to see how it unfolds. It's pretty fun to do. It don't take long, but when you get a chance, go check that out. Not now, but later. When you got other time. Right now we in combine mode. Stay locked in. Stay tuned in. We in combine mode. Do that at your day job on Monday when you're supposed to be working. All right, we back from commercial. Do we have quarterbacks running, or are we going to do position drills from tight ends? I would assume we got quarterbacks running. Assuming. Again, I can't get the commentary because I don't want nothing to be flagged from YouTube. So I got it on, but with no sound. How great would it be just to do football all day? All day. That's your job, football. Whether it's breaking down film, recruiting, or watching athletes, or trying to scheme different ways, find out ways to win games. How great would it be? Awesome. And while we're here, don't forget I got a couple shirts I got on Teespring. The Ravens Roundup shirt. It's work in progress, but my Sip the Tally shirts look. I think they look pretty good. It's my logo across the front of a T-shirt. I think the basic one is like maybe $12 or $15. Then the ones with a little more color in it are like maybe $20, $21. So feel free, go get you one. The links in the description. If not, that's fine too. But I definitely be working on more shirts in the fall because as I get better and better with Photoshop, I like kind of designing the shirts and whatnot. I think I'm going to end up giving away a shirt at the end of the week too. I just got to figure out what kind of cool giveaway to have. But I think I'm gonna give away a shirt at the end of the week. And what I'll do is I'll just pay for it from Teespring and send it to whoever wins it. But it'll be something you got to do. Something I'll put it on the channel or on Twitter later on the weekend and go from there. Okay, they're getting ready for on-field drills, catching a little bit. I guess they got extra QBs at the combine, throwing QBs maybe. That's what they're there for to do that. So let's get to it already. Don't take you that long to warm up. You just finished running at 40. Here we go. Toe tap. Definitely know that. Crabtree had that toe drag swag. He was good at that. Random question to you guys, and I'm sure most of you have seen my top 9 at 9 from last week and saw who my number one wide receiver is. Who is you guys' number one receiver at this point? N'Keal Harry, the Arizona State. Yeah, big body guy, strong. I think he did a lot of reps, bench press reps yesterday too. Let me check it out while they getting ready to do these drills. I think he did a lot of reps on the bench too. Oh, he did 27 also, like DK Metcalf. Okay. So N'Keal and DK both did 27 reps. Strong guys. Jalen Hurd did 23 reps. AJ Brown with 19. Felton Davis from Michigan State had 21. Okay. My guy Hakeem Butler had 18. Let's see who else on down this list. Hartman had 17. Isabella had 15. Debo with 15. Let's see who else down here. Paris Campbell with 11. We know he's a speed guy. Hunter Renfrow only had 7. That's my guy though. Hunter Renfrow only had 7 reps at 225. Hunter gonna make me look bad. As much as I talk him up. But the guy can catch the ball though. And he know how to get open. You can't. Let me stop talking about Hunter Renfrow. I like Hunter Renfrow. All right, let's see if these tight ends can work the sideline and get both feet down. Gary Jennings of West Virginia. Yeah, West Virginia is going to be big in my film study this summer because I know I'm going to take some of those concepts that they do and simplify them and put them in my playbook for my guys this year. like West Virginia do. I saw some things Oklahoma I like that they do. Back to the drills. Bad throws. Come on, guys. You gotta have good throws. Maybe that's why they extra quarterbacks. That man deserved another rep. Keenan Brown like he fought the ball. There we go. Noah Fant. I used to have a way I kind of talk to guys about catching the ball, but I can't even do that anymore in this day and time. I can't say some of those things. I don't want to offend people, but the way I taught them was it was very relevant to catching the ball, and a lot of guys would laugh at it initially, and then when they process it in their head, they were like, "Well, it is the same thing," and they would get more comfortable catching the ball. Good job, Dawson Knox from Ole Miss. He must didn't run. I didn't see him run. Now the quarterbacks are throwing better balls. Jordan Tiamu, Ole Miss. I see you, quarterback. Should have let him throw to his own guy. Ole Miss guy throwing to a LSU guy and a Georgia guy. A lot of SEC numbers. New Orleans 30 catches and 430 yards this year. Josh Oliver had 56 catches, 4 TDs, all career highs. Dax Raymond had 27 for 345. Got to be able to catch that ball and not slow down as much. Drag that foot. There you go. There you go. Stick one, drag the other. Stick one, drag the other. What you got, Irv? Show me some sweet feet. Irv look kind of choppy. Irv takes small steps. How tall is Irv? My dream Raven selection. Let me go find them for you. I put them on Twitter the other day. Go find them while we doing this. Jace Sternberger, 48 catches. Okay, led the team with 48 catches. Wow. I would have thought of Jimbo. They mustn't have receivers at Texas A&M. Kahale Waring, 31 catches. So nobody had a bunch of catches from the tight end spot. At least one of the ones at the combine. 26 for Wesco. I say our fastest tight end. What did he have? He had 60. Okay. Caleb Wilson for UCLA had 60 catches, almost 1,000 yards. That's that Chip Kelly offense. The Chip Kelly offense. Let me find my Dream Ravens selections for you real quick. I got too many apps. It's official. I got too many apps on my phone. All right. So, Greg, this is what I did in a little draft thing I talked to you guys about. I had Hakeem Butler in the first round, Lester Cotton in the third, Tony Pollard, and I don't know if it's third or not, but Tony Pollard I had him at 102, Joe Jackson at 113, he's from Miami, Kendall Joseph from Clemson, linebacker, had Paris Campbell at 160 from Ohio State, Mark McLaurin from Mississippi State as a safety, and I finished with DeMarcus Christmas as a inside D lineman. So those were my guys. Hakeem Butler, I had in the first round, and obviously we don't have a second round. I got Lester Cotton in the third. I think that's our supplementary draft pick, and Tony Pollard in the third also, and then Tony Pollard's the fourth. Then Joe Jackson, Kendall Joseph, Paris Campbell, Mark McLaurin, DeMarcus Christmas. Those are the guys. That was the best draft I feel like I had in doing those simulations, and so those guys I'll be cool with that. I'm sure it's not gonna pan out like that, but I'd be cool with it. If we get Hakeem Butler, I probably won't even watch the rest of the draft because I'm good. But back at commercial. All right, what running back stood out to you guys yesterday? So I'm rolling with Gus, the bus, or looking at free agency. All right, cause this is basically Le'Veon Bell question, right? And if it is, if we get Le'Veon, I'm fine with it. You know, I'm fine with it. If we don't, I'm fine with it as long as we go get somebody that can do multiple things. I don't know how well Gus's hands are out of the backfield, and I hate having to change backs on throwing plays. I would love to have a back that can step up and protect and also catch the ball and also be a running threat at the same time. I don't like for an offensive guy. I like having consistency. I like having the same set of guys out there and being able to do multiple things. I mean, it's guys in the draft that will fit us. It is, and there's a bunch of good running backs out there too. No, I think Jacobs is the best running back for multiple reasons. Not he didn't have the most production at Alabama, but he had because he didn't have the most production. He still got he's a fresh body. He runs extremely hard. He's pretty quick and fast, and he got some shiftiness about him also. You know, if you have not seen that film I did on him, you know, go check it out, share it. Um, you know, then you get my full thoughts on Jacob. Um, but I mean, if we pick up Le'Veon, I'm fine with him because I know he can do all those things. I don't know how well he pass pros, but he definitely can catch. We all know he can run, and we just need to have guys that can do those things. That way, you don't give away tendencies to the defense. And again, with those guys doing football all day, every day, you don't give away tendencies. Okay, we over the shoulder catching now. See who got good hands. See who can run that seam route. I see you, Smith. Now Smith looks better running the routes. He looked choppy. He looked choppy running just the drills. I mean the out route and then running the 40. But he looks better running the route. Caden Smith got a ball behind him. Come on, quarterbacks. Make good throws. Lead these guys. Track it. Good catch, Sternberger. Not bad, Sweeney. I don't see a lot of these guys. Ooh, you don't drop the ball, Warren. That's what you don't do at the combine. That is a no. That's like this emoji. Don't drop the ball. Caleb Wilson, our fastest tight end. Caleb's 6'4" and a quarter. Ugh. Didn't do a good job of tracking, but I don't think the throw was good either. You think we're going to see QB 13, 12, 13, and 14 later? And 16? Or are these just arm guys? I don't think we're going to see them later. Jordan Scarlett sub 4.5 shocked me. Yeah. That did shock me. And he looked fast when he was running too. He did look fast. Scarlett might be a guy that's around that we could pick up. And I don't mind Holyfield either. I don't mind Holyfield. Because I know Holyfield's faster than that. At least his tape looks faster than that. Because if you watch the tape I did on him, some of the runs where the middle's clogged up, he jump cut and outrun guys to the corner. So him running that slow of a time, it blew my mind. And he was one of the guys I was excited to see. And I thought Brissett would run faster than that, but they didn't. Maybe they got too bulky. Maybe they got nervous. You know. So I know they're going to work on 40 times, probably more than anything for their pro day. And I'm sure they'll be faster. I'll be willing to bet they'd be faster. Not my money, but I'd be willing to bet somebody else's money that they'd be faster. Who is this we watching on this edge? That ain't Ertz. I don't know who that is for Philly, but that ain't Ertz. Yeah, he did. He did look like a 4-4 guy. I know he did, but I don't know. I saw some film, although not a film, like a clip of him running track in high school, and he was blowing past people, like running past guys. So I don't know. I'm sure the nerves, whatever may have got to him or whatnot. But they get two chances. Good thing they get two chances. They get the combine, and then they get the pro day. They just happen the combine happened to be like national televised, and everybody got to see it. Whereas your pro day, you may just read about it or happen to see clips about it or whatnot. Just beat the #1 team in the nation, South. Okay, my QB and my running back doing a little 7-on-7. I think we're gonna do big things this year. At least I hope we do. Nah, I don't hope. I'm gonna speak on it. I'm gonna claim it. We're gonna do big things this year. Good job, Trey and Macho. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Another. Come on now. Transition. Transition faster. Transition faster. A lot of this dead time. You know what? This actually kind of sounds better not hearing those guys speak. Maybe I should do this more often. The guy that's directing the drill like the Big Hurt. Come on, man. Drop your butt. Come on, Blaine. You gotta drop your butt. Drop your butt and move that guy out of there. There you go. There you go. That's better. Who is that? From Texas State? That's Brown. Okay. That look decent, Brown. Brown got the little skinny legs from the knee down. Fant look like a receiver. Fant looks like a receiver out there. A big receiver. Too high. Too high, Gentry. Them guys gonna shed you, get rid of you. That's what they gonna do. Let's see what Hawkinson got. Boom. Get your face out of there. You gotta see what you're blocking. Get your face out the dummy. Yeah, I don't think Dawson Knox ran. Didn't see a big difference between him and Damon Harris in speed on film. You talking about Holyfield and Damon Harris, or Jacobs? What's this? Mac. There you go, Mac. Good lean too. Good lean on that, Mac. That okay, Foster. I know why you're there now. I know why you're there now, Foster. Too high, Isaac Nuata. If I'm saying that right. Stay low and use that leverage. There you go. Hands just in the wrong spot, Oliver. Hands need to be a little bit lower. That's almost like hands to the face. I know they also work on guys taking direction too. I know they look at that a lot. Taking direction from the coaches. See how well they do that. Stay a little lower, Irv. Stay a little lower. Use the leverage. Use the leverage to run guys up out of there. I know this is a drill, but use that leverage. Bring the hand down some more. I couldn't tell on Caden's rep because of the camera angle. Okay, Jace. Okay, Jace is like one of them guys you can put in there and block or throw it to him. So he looks like a blocker also, even though he didn't have a good dummy hold, if that makes sense. Stay under control, Warren. You out of control. You out of control. How you gonna be physical with the dummy? He can't hit you back. Or the guy holding the dummy can't hit you back. They don't get you points in this drill, buddy. Just hold the dummy. See what kind of reps he did since he wanna act like that. West go, West go, West go. Stay under control, West go. Stay under control. Your head ain't got a bar from side to side. Stay under control. Now let's see if our fast guy can block. There you go. Good punch. Good punch. Not bad. Not bad. Good initial punch. There's a 1 rep. Okay, 1 rep drill. That didn't look bad. Get your face out of there, Fant. So it's still looking like, everybody's consensus is still those 3 guys at tight end. Fant, Hockenson, and Irv Smith. I'm going to throw the guy from UCLA in there as far as, because he was the fastest. I wonder how that translates on his game tape. I definitely try to go find some game tape on him and go from there. All right, another question. Let's go with another question. Favorite DB in the draft? Who's your favorite DB? Favorite defensive back, whether it be cornerback or safety. Who's your favorite? My favorite name is Rock Ya-Sin. Rock Ya-Sin. I'm going to put that in the chat box. Where my keep that is. Rock Ya-Sin. He's my favorite. But the guy I think is going to be the best DB, Greedy Williams. I think Greedy Williams is going to be the best DB. But those are my 2 DBs I'm definitely going to be on the watch for. Rock Ya-Sin and Greedy Williams. Who are your favorites? Who are you looking forward to? Who are some of the guys you know? Nasir Adderley. On my homer. Nasir can ball though. He can ball though. I don't have to text in the chat box. I'm talking to you. I'm sorry. Nasir Adderley can ball. I like Adderley. My favorite. Adderley probably has my favorite highlight of this year when he runs over the guy, stops and looks at him, and then goes for the touchdown. That was pretty darn good to me. That was pretty good to me. Depressed Ravens fan. Are you being from Delaware, how upset or how happy are you that Joe Flacco is leaving? How did that affect you? How do you feel about that? And I also, let me throw this idea out there to you, to my 8 people that's watching. I also have a phone line. I hadn't used it but once. But how inclined would you guys be to call in and talk to me directly if I brought that phone line to my live streams? I have a number already set up, have an access code. All I gotta do is just give it out and go from there. Oh, the gauntlet. I'm ready. That's what I want to see. I missed 9 people already. Good job of catching the ball, Mac. It's a good job of catching the ball. Picking out the air. No double catch. Don't double catch, Moreau. Or Morrow. I'm not sure how you say it since I got the sound off. Nuata. Good hands. Good hands. Don't let it get too close to you. Get your hands away from you. It's the difference in catching the ball right here and then catching the ball out here. Catching the ball out here gives you more room for error to do things. Catching the ball right here If you have any area, we're gonna hit them pads, go up, down, left, right. You never know. Okay, Josh Oliver. Oliver got some hands. Okay, Raymond got the arms extended. Good job. Good job. Not bad. Not bad. Drew Sample. Drew letting the ball get too close to him. Yeah, Drew's here on all his catches, letting the ball get too close to him. Okay, Irv, what you got? There you go. There you go. There you go. That ball disappearing in Irv's hand. I don't know how big his hands are, but that ball disappearing in it. Caden. Don't drop him. Don't drop him. Don't drop any combine balls. None. I'm going Jace. Where you at? Stay on the line, Jace. Jace all over the line. Supposed to stay down the line. He's all over the line. Stay under control when you run your routes. Sweeney. Don't double catch. They coming too fast. You double catch. Not bad job staying on the line though. Just gotta catch everything clean. You go. Okay. Warren, not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Wesco. Stay on the line. Stay on the line. There you go. Don't let it get to your body. Don't let it get to your body. Good high and tight finish too. Let's go, Caleb. Mr. Fast Guy. Okay, good adjustment. Okay. Okay, Caleb. All right. Good job catching the ball. Caught one behind him a little bit. Good job. David Njoku. All over the line. No, he back. There you go. He back on it now. All right, let's see what. Joe's my guy, but it's Lamar's time to take over. I'm just glad he didn't go to an unstable team. Yeah, true. He got opportunity in Denver to do some things. They got a solid defense, good running back, and you know they got okay. They got some young receivers. Got some young receivers that's gonna need to produce for him to be good. But he's in a solid situation. He's in a solid. Now if he went to the Redskins, not so much. If he went to the Jaguars, not so much. I think him going to the Jaguars would have been kind of like what the situation he was already in. Not a lot of weapons offensively, but an okay defense. Keenan Brown's up. But Keenan didn't look bad. Keenan didn't look bad. Who's this Fant? Okay, here's Fant. Let's see if we get them hands away from him. Okay. All right. One behind him. He didn't get it. Got everything else, though. The ones he caught, he looked good. The one was behind him. I don't know if he had a chance to catch it, but I feel like you need to catch everything to come by. Oh, Gentry dropped one right at him. Gentry dropped two right at him. Now, it's a huge difference. And like I said, catching the ball out here, whereas the catching it here. Catching it here, you kind of, the ball right in your face, you make it lose it. Out here, you can see it. Hockenson looked good. But you knew Hockenson and Fant were going to look good catching the ball. Knox probably going to look good catching it too. Because they throw it a lot at Ole Miss. And his quarterback, he dropped one. Now we're back up with Mac. Mac looked good the first time. Mac looked, hit one off his face. Dropped two. The Cardinals sin. Pat him on the back, they crap in your hands. Cardinals sin and coaching. Pat a kid on the back, crap in your hands. I was just about to pat Mac on the back. Yeah, in my hand. Overall, these guys look pretty good catching the ball, though. They all look like they got a good combination of strength, speed, and hands. But it's the ones that can put that together. Oliver looks pretty good. Nah. See that? Try to pat him on the back. Hit me again. I'm just gonna watch. Drew Sample. Mm. See what I'm saying? I know you probably ahead of me, but Drew Sample caught a ball right here, and the ball was thrown with so much velocity it hit him in the chin, and he almost dropped it. Get your hands away from you. I can see if you run the route and you turn the balls right down your face and it hit you, but you know where these balls coming from. Get your arms away from you and catch the ball. And you really got to even catch it. You just got to stop it and put it down because another one's coming. The one you really got to catch is the last one. Stay focused. Okay, you got Chase look good. I mean Jace, I'm sorry. Jace look good. Warren's back up. Good Warren. Warren looks solid. Rocked up a little bit. Run pretty good. Catch the ball okay. And we got one more. Our fast guy, Caleb Wilson. Yeah, fence right on that line. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good job. I stand on the line. Look at that. That's a good catch right there. Hands away from him. Bend a little bit so to soften the blow. There it is. And guys, for those of you that don't know, your hands are secondary in catching. They're not the first. Your hands are secondary when catching the ball. Everybody can catch. Everybody in America can catch. Just everybody can catch. What's the main thing is your eyes. The focus of your eyes. Your eyes are what you catch with. Your ability to concentrate. That's your biggest thing, your eyes. Focusing on the ball, being able to know where it is, see flight, adjust to it, know speed. Your eyes is more important than your hands on that. But you need your hands also. Having bigger hands helps. Having bigger hands helps. But everybody can catch because if I taught you some keys, pretty much everybody in America can catch those keys, right? Right. The thing is when that ball's coming at a faster rate and at a different angle or whatever, can your eyes adjust to it and you get it. Oh, well, since we're gonna be here for a while, I got snacks. Let me show you this snack right here. This is a caramel cookie. My wife has a company called Bites by Beyond Berries, and when you bite into this, it's chocolate on top and it's caramel on the inside. And if you are a cookie lover, mm, but on Instagram, if you get a chance, Bites by Beyond Berries. She's shipping all over the place. Stuff so good. And plus, I get brownie points for mentioning it. Ha ha ha. I wonder if I could pull it up and show you since we on commercial. No, I won't mess my stream up. We ain't gonna do that. But another commercial. Let's go. Another commercial zone. We were talking about DBs a minute ago. Anybody else got DBs that they're interested in seeing or rooting for to be? We got Adderley. We got Nasir Adderley. I said Rock Ya-Sin and Greedy. What about Deontay Thompson? What you guys think about Deontay Thompson? I did a film on him. He's the safety for Alabama, number 14. What are your thoughts about Thompson? I know I like Thompson. I'm a big fan of his. Huge fan of Thompson. All right, what we got now? See what we're working with. Out routes. Okay. Good job, Jace. First step gotta be bigger than that, Tommy. Gotta get some ground on that first step. Not bad, Wesco. The fast guy, Wilson, he kind of looks like a power forward with the skinny legs and whatnot. So the out route was a 1-rep drill. We didn't get to see the big names in the out route. Okay, let's do this kind of way. I will show you something. While we waiting. Who's that in that vertical? Miles Borky. Ooh, he got up. Emmanuel Hall from Mizzou just broad jumps. Shoot. 11-9, I just saw that. Wow. I think I saw a video on Emmanuel Hall the other day too from somebody. Not sure who it was. Would you like Baltimore to stay put, or draft, or trade back, or trade up? If we can trade back and get a 1 and a 2, I would like that. But if not, stay put. I don't think there's anybody out there we need to trade up for. Nobody. I like Penny Hart. For a slot receiver. But if we draft Penny Hart, that puts us with 2 slot receivers. Snead and Penny Hart. I think we need an outside guy, a big body guy that can burn a little bit, but definitely catch bad balls, because we don't know how much accuracy Lamar's going to put on or get better at this year. So we need a guy that has a wide catch radius to help out Lamar and help out the offense. Because like I said, we got tight ends with good catch radiuses. We got tight ends that can block. Got tight ends that are physical. So I think most of our catches are going to go to tight ends. And if we have a rookie receiver, he won't have that idea that he should get 100 balls. He'll be happy with getting 50. And, him getting 50, the tight ends together getting maybe 150, the backs getting maybe 50, and then whoever the other receiver is. Right now, I think, no, it's not John Brown because he's a free agent. Whoever that other receiver is getting maybe 50. That puts you at, 400 catches maybe? Right around there. I don't know if I did my math wrong. But I don't think we should get Penny Hart. Even though I like Penny Hart, I don't think he's a fit because we already have a slot guy that's going to start. Unless you want to get him in, he'll be a special teamer and a backup guy, if that's what you're thinking. Running the end route, the dead from the tight ends. It's a good tight end route. Gotta get in and out of that break. You better get in and out of that break. Gotta get them shoulders over the knees and get in and out of that break. Stick it. There you go. Who was that? Gentry. Good job, Gentry. And you don't want to run this route too fast, too. If you run it too fast, you run it into linebackers. Boom, ball. The quarterback got to throw it on time, too. Hockenson looks real athletic. Real athletic. Dawson Knox. He looks athletic also. I wonder why he didn't run. Mac out there looking like a receiver. Monroe didn't look good running that route. He didn't use his arms to break down anything. He just slowed down and New Orleans know how to run routes. He looks totally different from high school. But I guess that's what 3 or 4 years of Georgia do it. Come on, QBs. 10-yard route. 12-yard route, rather. Still gotta be able to catch, though. You gotta catch the bad ball sometime, though. Too slow when you break. Sample. Too slow when you break. NFL says you're gonna eat that up. Boom. Keep your feet up under you, Irv. Finish, man. Finish. Get the ball and finish. Gotta keep your feet up under you. You can't plant outside your frame. I mean, you can, but ideally you don't like to. Jay Sternberger was team MVP at Texas A&M as another ball flies over his head. I guess that's why these are QBs 13, 14, and 15. Warren's not a route runner. At least not a dig route runner. Okay. Not bad. Wesco. Wesco can run routes. Let's see about Wilson. And Wilson can run routes. You can tell by the break in and out of cuts. Don't get mad at the quarterback, though. I mean, if you made a bad throw, he just made one. Try to get it. If you don't get it, burst. Finish. Finish out the ball. Okay, Dak. Dak's know how to get in and out that break. Yeah, come on. Jace, use your arms. Use the arms to slow you down. Use your arms. There you go, Caleb. There you go. Now you got you a good ball. Feel better about yourself. Ken Miles, what's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. We're going to do commercial or not. So Noah Fant was officially the fastest tight end. Caleb Wilson's got pushed back. Josh Oliver was number 3. Irv Smith's number 3. Where's Hockenson? Hockenson's 4-7. So Noah Fant is our official first fastest tight end. Okay, going to commercial again. Let's see if I can try this. See if I can try this again. Show y'all this deliciousness. Yeah, I found it. All this Valentine stuff. Let me put it in the comment section for you guys. Cut. Yeah. Hey, Nene. What's good? Hope that works. Yeah, that's it right there. Go check that out. Get you some of this deliciousness right here. Up early on this combine Saturday. I'm telling you, I shouldn't be eating it, but it's oh so good. Oh so good. Now let's get back to football. Thompson was night and day from the beginning to the end of the season. So when he's on, he's the best center field safety in the class. You know what? I can say the same thing about Greedy Williams too. The same exact thing. When Greedy Williams had guys show up to play, like when he had to defend DK Metcalf and guys that were supposed to be NFL caliber receivers, he balled out. But when guys were not as highly touted, I don't know if he was hurt or lost interest or what, didn't play as well. But I know against DK Metcalf, he was lights out. I think DK had maybe 3 catches for 40 yards. And also, when I did the film on Greedy versus DK, it was a back shoulder play that Greedy got a foul on that I thought DK still caught it. He did not catch that ball. Greedy knocked it out. Even though he got pass interference on it, he knocked it out. I went back and looked at it later. But still, Thompson. But Thompson has range though. Thompson has real range. He just has to be motivated to play all the time. Thompson has great range, great ball skills, high points the ball. You know he's gonna be in top shape because Alabama do a good job of getting their guys in top physical shape. That's for stamina and strength. So I like Thompson. I like Thompson a lot. Linebackers. Let's talk linebackers for a minute. There are 2 big names out there. Both of them Devins. Any under the radar guys that you guys like? Because I like Devin White, and I don't know Devin's last name from Michigan, but anyway, both Devins. One from LSU, one from Michigan. I like both of those guys. The one from LSU is a converted running back. He was committed to LSU as a running back, fullback type guy, and got moved over to linebacker. Devin White, Devin Bush. Thank you, Ken. He can flat out run. He doesn't do all the linebacker nuances great, but he can flat out run the ball. He can run to the ball. I'm sorry. He can flat out run to the ball. So both of those guys are pretty good. I'm gonna do a little film on Michigan later on. Done one on LSU, but I'll go from there. Man, Gronk was small. Not that small anymore. Gronk was small back then. I didn't realize who that was. Okay. Let's scroll. I said Bucket Brooks' top 5 tight ends are the same 3 we've been talking about all morning, and Steinberger and Nuwata. Yeah. DK wasn't the only receiver to bench 27. N'Keal Harry did 27 also. Did 27 also. Both those guys, big, strong guys. And I'm going to be honest with you. DK, hold on a second. I'll get that in a second. DK probably would be my number 1 receiver had it not been for the injuries. That's the only thing that is not making him my number 1 guy. Because of, the body he has it, speed he has it, runs good enough routes to do what we're going to need him to do or want him to do. But the injury thing scares me so much. And I know anybody can get injured in the NFL. It's a violent sport. But that's one of the only reasons he was number 6 on my list and not in that top 1, 2, or 3. Because the injury stuff scares me. And, it's 2 things. And his disappearance versus top tier talent. He had the 1 big catch versus Alabama to start the game. But for, 15, 30, for 60 minutes. So for 1 minute of the Alabama game, he was the best player on the field. But for 59 of those other minutes, he almost disappeared. Almost disappeared. And again, he had the neck injury. Then he also had his freshman year. He caught his first pass he caught was against Florida State. That was a big game. He went up above a guy, caught a ball. Then I think his freshman year had 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. Then he got hurt. Then he got hurt again his junior year. So that scares the crap out of me. I don't know how other GMs feel about it or whatnot. Don't know like what their doctors say. That scares me. Not combine talk. What you think about CJ Mosley's video? The one with him in the snow. I think CJ is showing that he wants to stay in Baltimore and that we should keep him in Baltimore. I think CJ is our, I don't want to say our Ray Lewis, but he's our leader. He's the guy that's gonna bring us together. Because I think we have 3 leaders on defense, and I don't know if and all of them potentially could be gone. CJ, Suggs, Weddle. I think those are 3 leaders on defense, and CJ is the youngest. So I think we definitely should try to keep him. And if Suggs wants to stay, I think he should have a okay deal, not a deal that's gonna hurt us, but we can't get other guys in there because Terrell may have one good year, maybe. He played lights out this year, but I'm gonna get on my soapbox again. The reason Terrell Suggs was able to play lights out is because the offense was able to control the clock and he could stay fresh. But we'll talk about that on commercial break. Let's go back to the drills. Run the over the shoulder route, like a little seam route. Still some of the guys letting the ball get too close to him, but the throws aren't the greatest. Noah had a bad throw, couldn't get to it. But this Josh Oliver's look good. Even though I say that, he gonna crap on me. Watch. Oh, not that time. Not that time. Stag that one hand ball. Raymond look bad. Look good. Raymond look good. Good little stick by Sample. I see a little stick. So Irv. I would have tracked the ball. I would have tracked it and find it and finish. Track it, find it, and finish. I just think Irv takes a lot of baby steps though. Until he gets, down in the route. He takes a lot of baby steps. But he's only 6'2", though. I think about that. Irv's only 6'2". Tommy Sweeney. I'm starting to like this guy a little bit. Even though his route running wasn't the greatest, I'm starting to like him. From Boston College. Okay, Wesco, that's a good job tracking the ball. Ball kind of over his left shoulder on the outside. He went and found it. Found it with his eyes. Good job by Wilson, too. They got 2 good balls, too. Wilson and Wesco got 2 good balls. Back at the top. Tight end 1 caught this ball. He caught it here, but he didn't secure it till it was here. And that's what you don't want because you bring that ball down to them DBs, they just going to swipe it. They're just going to swipe it. You can catch it up there, keep it up there. Catch it up there, keep it up there. Let's avoid this one-hand snag, though. Talked him up. Good job. Irv caught the back of that ball. Good job. O.J. Howard. Irv. Okay. All right, let's get back here. Let's talk quarterbacks for a second. What you guys think about Kyler Murray? What's the popular opinion on Kyler Murray here? Think he's going number 1? Or not number 1, but the first quarterback taken? And how does his size affect what he can do in the NFL? I personally don't think his size is going to matter because he can move enough. He can move enough to get throws down the field. And if you looked at his games and his tapes, his arm strength is off the chain. for a guy that small. And he has arm strength and accuracy. And he moves around, which helps him because he's not 6'5", 6'6". In college QB1. So let's go on a limb. We obviously it's Kyler and Dwayne Haskins as for QB1. Is that safe to say for everybody? Yeah, I think he throws better than Russell though. Right now, he throws better than Russell right now. Like both at this point in both of their careers, I think he throws better than Russell. And Russell played in a totally different system. Russell was in that Wisconsin system his senior year, where he pretty much handed off and did a lot of play action. Kyler's running the straight spread, running around, throwing it around, throwing deep balls, throwing quick outs. It's a lot, on him. Russell had a good running game where he could, play action and throw those deep balls. So it's a totally different system, and evaluating their film is totally different. Their body frames are the same or similar. That is true. That's true. But their games are totally different. And I think Kyler is way more advanced at this point in his career than Russell was at this point in his career. Yes, that's where his baseball comes in at. He does a good job of sliding, a good job of getting out of bounds. Something a certain number 8 should learn. Actually, he can learn that from Kyler. Russell Wilson quickness, yeah. He might be quicker than Russell. I saw some plays where it was scramble drill and he just would get out and then he just turned the jets on and outrun everybody. I think I saw like a 40 or 50 yard touchdown like that. He got out of the pocket looking to throw and he just outran everybody. So he can run and he has the short area quickness to protect himself. But when you see Kyler slide on the football field, you can tell he has a baseball background. That pop-up slide is perfect. It's perfect. He get down and get up real quick. Down and up real quick. Still just waiting on these receivers to get out there and show them what they got. I can't wait to see. I just can't wait to see some of these guys run. I hope they don't disappoint like the running backs. Running backs had me. Oh, I was expecting some burners at the running back position. But like I said, I understand why they're bulkier, because they got to protect themselves from what the NFL is now. Them guys are stronger, faster, bigger, and it's just tough for a small guy to make a living in the NFL. That's why I don't think Hollywood Brown can play the slot. He gonna have to play outside to protect himself from those hits. Okay, run the corner route. Irv. Oh, you falling too much now. You falling too much. Arc release. No stick to foot. He just blew that off. Oh, they supposed to stick to foot. I'm not sure. I didn't see the demonstration. Stick. There you go. There you go, Jace. Dropped the ball. You don't want drops on your combine tape. Okay, Warren. Okay, well, I might do a little film study on Warren. Oh, let's go. Go get it. Go get it. Wilson get arc release. Catch the ball behind his head. Okay. Good catch radius for Wilson. Ball wasn't even close to being a good ball. They let Irv Smith go again. Stick it. Fell again. Man, come on, Irv. Stay up. Three of your 4 balls, you on the ground. Stay up. Want to see DK, Kevin Harmon run. I want to see all of them run. What if DK runs a 4.3? What if DK runs a 4.3? How crazy would that be? 1% body fat, running a 4.3 at what, 230? 230, 6'4"? They probably gonna test him every week, if they're not testing him already. at the end of the tight ends. Looks like it. Taking gloves and stuff off. Okay, what's up next? Who getting loose? Is this what we ready for? Hey, don't forget to go check out that Bites page now. Don't forget. Good for all kind of stuff. Hollywood Brown having the same surgery that nagged Jimmy Smith for a year and a half. Ooh. So you may not get the real Hollywood Brown till 2020. That's a lot to think about when you're drafting a guy, especially if you're gonna draft him that high. You gotta do a lot of research on that if you're thinking about picking him. So that means you're gonna have to have receivers that you can count on. You can't pick him and have to count on him right now. That's a gamble right there. That may push him back. May push him back in the round 2 or 3. Maybe. Especially if they know what we know about how Jimmy Smith reacted to it or reacted for it. What would be a good 40 time for Hakeem Butler? 4 or 5. Yeah, Ken. 4. If he runs anything in 4 or 5, I say pick him up. If he runs anything in 4 or 5, I say pick him up. Pick him up. Any of those big receivers, if him 4 or 5, N'Keal 4 or 5, DK 4 or 5, any of those big guys run in the low 4 or 5s, it got to be low 4 or 5s. I would say get them. Because there's a difference between 4.51 and 4.59. That's a totally different type of speed. I know it don't sound like much. But at that size running 4.51, would you select Butler? Heck yeah. Yes. I'm hoping we do. Like I said, I don't know if you weren't in here, Boy Wonder. But if we select Butler at 22, I ain't got to watch the rest of the draft. I'm good with DeCosta right there. Let's go on to the season if we select Butler at 22. Who do you want us to pick, Boy Wonder? Who would you like to see on the Ravens team? Run, Rich, run. I think I can be Rich. Give me 2 weeks, I could outrun Rich. 2 weeks of hard training, I can outrun Rich Eisen. NFL 100. Again, don't forget about the merch. The links are in the description. At least I think they are. Let me see if I hit save. Did I hit save? I don't know. Did I hit save? I think I did. Well, I got them right here. I don't know if I hit save or not yet, but I don't want to mess this live stream up. So, let me put up one of them here. White on black. Let's do that one. Copy. Paste. There you go. Bam. There you go. Right there. Link to one of them. It depends on how the draft falls, but how it looks, DK. I think he has the upside you can't ignore. Yeah, he has great upside. Probably the greatest. Why am I out of focus? There we go. He has the greatest upside of all of them. There we go. He has the greatest upside of them all. Height, speed, strength. It's hard to ignore, but it's also hard to ignore that injury bug. How functional can he move at with those measurables? being as bulky as he is, being as muscular as he is. How well can he move? Let's see something. Let's put see if we can put this up and talk about it. True, yeah, that is true. But what else about Grunk? Grunk always hurt too. Grunk always hurt. He produces when he's there, but he's always hurt. See if I still got that. Do I still have it? No, I don't think I have it. I don't think I have. I was looking for the picture of DK with all those muscles out. That's man, huh, that's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. See if I can add this to my what we doing. Get a little background going. Desktop. Pardon me while I work. I ain't forgot about you. Make him bigger. Cover my face up for a second. Give me a second while I work right here, people. I bring the handsome guy in front. There we go. We back. We back. We back. We back. But this is the guy of the hour. This guy behind me. He's the man of the hour. And I'm kind of glad I got this picture instead of the muscular picture because I don't want a guy with his shirt off behind my head. I can think about that. He's a combine Hall of Famer. Yeah, that's what he is. He's a combine Hall of Famer. Did uh did anybody know what he jumped earlier today or whatnot? Or what his broad jump was or what his vertical? Anybody know what DK jumped? DK is the guy that when you play Madden or NC2A, he's 99 everything. 99 speed, 99 catching, 99 toughness, 99 blocking. He's that creative guy that you think about. But you think about his dad was a tackle in the league for a while, and I think his uncle was a Terrence Metcalf that used to return kicks and play a little running back and slot receiver for the Browns. So he has the pedigree. He has the pedigree. But I definitely know his dad was a tackle, and I think Terrence Metcalf was his uncle or cousin or something like that. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that second part. But I do know who I knew though his dad played in the league on the O line. But just look at that guy. And that's probably how much more taller to me than that he is for real. Okay, Paris Campbell jumping. Okay, Paris, 40. Broad jump 11.3. Not bad. N'Keal Harry, here we go. Get up, son. 38, 38 and a half. 10-2 broad jump. Not bad. He got height though, so he can kind of make up for all that. Here we go, AJ. Show out for the 6.62. 36, 10-foot broad jump. Why no Metcalf? That's what everybody want to see. Why we can get no Metcalf in that thing? That's fine. Can't hide him from us running. At least I hope he runs. Now that I think about it, at least I hope he runs. I hope he gives us something to talk about and chit chat about. They're going to keep talking and delaying it and trying to get commercials. I think DK's in group 2. Okay. I forget it's like we had 2 sets. You're right. Don't disappoint me. So we got AJ in this group, got N'Keal Harry in this group, and probably have some of our top tier other guys. I wonder if I can find a group listing on here. Let's see if I can find it. Butler. Yeah, he should be in this group. I hope. With a B is the last name. I hope he runs. Let's see. Gotta just do it like this. Jalen Hurd should be in this group. AJ Brown, Butler. Harmon may be in this group. Hartman may also be in this group. Hartman. Hall, H.I. Isabella may or may not, depending on where the cutoff is. Debo probably won't be in this group. Seals won't be in this group. Ridley won't be in this group. Who else? Paris is in this group. And Hunter won't be in this group. So we got some decent names to look out for. N'Keal Harry, DK Metcalf. No, Metcalf in the second group. N'Keal Harry, Jalen Hurd. AJ Brown, Hakeem Butler, Harmon. Yeah, this should be interesting. Should be interesting. Matter of fact, I can go back and look at these. Let's go see if they got it up there. I don't have a broad jump up there yet. Must have knew I was trying to be sneaky. Let's do this. Let's see who got the fastest 40 so far out of everybody. While we wait, let's see who got the fastest 40. Justice Hill, Temple. What's that? Rockwell Armstead from Temple. Yeah. Is Johnson the tall kid? The one from Buffalo? Is he the tall kid? I know that quarterback is tall. The quarterback is like 6'7" or something like that. Oh, there go Haskins. Okay, I see you, Haskins. So who running first? The quarterbacks or the tight ends? How many other receivers? Who running first? Drew got the Millie Rock going. I see you, Drew. Let's see. 6'2", 211 pounds. Who is that? Whose measurables are those? Whose measurables are those? They're gonna drag this on out and try to have us here all day. But we can't be here all day. We got lives to live. So for those who've been here with me, I appreciate you rocking with me. Bounce in and out. Feel free. Take your bathroom break, get you something to eat, come back. It's raining here, so all I would probably be doing is sleeping. This is my guy right here. Leave this guy on the screen. This is my guy. Gotta fix it though. Keep my stuff strolling. Gotta fix it. There we go. Can't be looking crappy. Gotta get it right. Get it tight. Boom. There it is. Alright. I love this NFL 100 commercial. Love it. Especially, I think Ed Reed has the best part of the commercial. He's sneaking around, sneaking around, sneaking around. Bam. Doing what he does. Actually, my two favorite parts are Ed Reed and Dion. And Tom Brady. Asked Tom Brady, are you gonna... Okay, appreciate it. Tom Brady asked, they asked Tom Brady, you gonna get a part of this? Hold my rings. Much as I dislike Tom Brady, that was pretty swagged out. I have a picture when I was maybe 18 or 19 in front of a Michael Jordan poster, and he's sitting there with his ring, all his rings on. And I think that's one of the better pictures I have of me in my youth and the GOAT behind me. Not this GOAT. I'm talking about Michael Jordan. What you guys think about my Hakeem Butler video that I dropped the other day? Especially if you watched it. What you guys think about it? Was I spot on? Did you disagree? What were some of the things that I said that you may or may not agree with? Look like the quarterback's gonna run first. I see him getting their starts together. How funny is it not seeing Mike Mayock on these days? How crazy is that? Hearing terms like heavy-legged waistbender and things like that. I don't know. I don't know who's running yet. They still talking. They still blabbering. You know how they draw this thing out. Okay, let's do this then. I found something we can talk about while I got it. I got it. Since they want to take forever to get these guys started, they should have been warming up when the other guys were doing position drills. NFL Network think they sleep, trying to keep us here all day. I'm gonna miss seeing Mayock picking off the Marino. Yeah, that was classic. That was classic. To myself. Haskins. Alright, let's see if we can do it this way. Boom, boom, boom. Boy, Haskins getting all this love. But if Kyler Murray was throwing, the camera wouldn't even be on the guy. That's crazy. Camera wouldn't even be on the guy. LeBron James. LeBron, you need to worry about getting in the playoffs, buddy. Y'all are struggling. Big time struggling. 4, 5, 6, 8. I don't want to talk about basketball right now. Even though I'm not a LeBron fan. Let's see how well we can see this. Can we see this behind me? We can see it a little bit. Let's pull it down a little bit. See if that opens it up. There we go. All right. When it pop open, you can see what we talked about. Pop up. Here we go. Now we talked about my draft and whatnot. Tight end LeBron James, right? This is the draft I mentioned earlier on the what's it called, the draft machine or something website. This is the one I've been most comfortable with. Tell me what you think about it. Hakeem Butler at 22. Lester Cotton can play guard. Tony Pollard can be like the backup running back. And I think Tony Pollard can do it all. I don't know if he can pass protect, but he definitely can catch the ball out the backfield and run it. Joe Jackson, the edge guy from Miami. That's pretty good. Kendall Joseph. At first, his was not because it was faster than Henderson's. But then when Henderson kind of got it in gear, I was like, well, it's okay. So he wasn't a disappointment. It was about what I expected. I didn't expect him to be faster than Henderson, and that ended up not being the case. Matter of fact, let me look at his number and see. What was his number, if you can beat me to it? What was his 40 number? 4.5. No, that's. I think it was pretty good. 4.52. I'm good with that. With Tony Pollard running that, that's only 3/10 of a second behind Henderson, so I'm good with that. And if I'm not mistaken, is Pollard bigger than Henderson? All right, well let me click that. Pollard may be a little bit bigger than Henderson, but I'm cool with his 40. I'll take that. Uh, Kendall Joseph from Clemson, we'll take him. He didn't get a lot of recognition because those four guys in front of him were so good. But when those four guys when they were rarely out of position to make plays, Kendall Joseph filled that gap, filled that void, and was there to make those plays. Paris Campbell will be a speed guy. We can also maybe get some return value with him. We also get return value with Pollard also. Mark McLaurin, a safety that I personally know from coaching against him and seeing what he do on the field as a receiver and a DB in high school. So and then DeMarcus Christmas. Yeah, DeMarcus Christmas. We got the quarterbacks running first. So Jake Browning is up. Jake Browning is up. Jake Browning from Washington. Ryan Finley. NC State. John Elway. Come on, Finley, get it together. 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 Would you draft Bryce Love at 4 or 5 for fifth round? Yeah, I would. Because of his injury thing, I don't think he's gonna go higher than that. I would. I could see Love going at 160 or 191. I could see that. Was that a good draft with how Butler measured? Hey, for me, you know I'm a Butler fan, Sonny. So Butler's my guy. But that was my mock draft on the draft machine. That thing is so much fun. I think I said I've done maybe 10 mocks just playing with it, and it doesn't take long. Nick Fitzgerald. Okay, Fitz. Fitz ran a 4.6. Fitz got a long ways to come throwing the ball, though. Fitz got a long ways to come. But my running backs to watch next year, got two guys. Both of them from the state of Mississippi. Cam Akers and Kylan Hill. Those are my two guys to watch for next year. Cam Akers of Florida State. Kylan Hill, Mississippi State. Will Greer running 4.9. Will look like he about to go cut down some trees. Walk around with an axe on his back, cut down some trees. Hey, I love my homeboys. 601, 662, 228 to the death of me. No matter where I go, the Mississippi's gonna always be out in me. Okay, Haskins, what you got? I don't dislike Jonathan Taylor. That was my homer plug. Sonny picked up on it. Those were my guys from Mississippi. Yeah, his O-line last year was trash. No other way to say it. Trash. But Simmons is not Simmons. Taggart's trying to get him some help there, and they'll probably be a little better this year. Who Tyree moving to be 6'7"? Man, that kid can run to be 6'7". Daniel Jones from Duke. The Giants definitely need to draft Haskins. They need a quarterback, period. Murray, Haskins, whatever. Drew Lock. Can I get this link to somebody? Give me a minute. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. Let's see. Trace McSorley. 4.5. I know Trace can move like that. That's pretty good. You have a feeling that Dolphins or Skins would jump for Murray? Somebody better jump for him. Somebody. I know. What pick does the Giants have? 1? No, they don't have 1. The Giants were like 4 or 5. 6. Okay. 6 or 7. Who right? 6 or 7? Which one? Either way it goes, the Giants need a quarterback. Sorry about that. I got a text message that was funny. Um, Now, what was the topic? I got off track. That's what this do. Oh, Ryan Finley. We're back at the top with the quarterbacks. Pretty consistent, running at 4.7, 4.75. Skins will need to bring fans, and Murray would do that. The Skins don't have a lot of support up in Washington. The fans are kind of getting off the bandwagon. I think the wins will bring the what they need. It isn't necessarily one player. I think they need wins. Nick Fitzgerald. Nick Fitzgerald be an interesting prospect. Nick could be a backup quarterback for Baltimore. Could. Nick could be an interesting prospect for Baltimore. Uh, your favorite O line is Jonah Williams. Sonny, my favorite is Cody Ford. Jonah's right there with him though, but I like Cody Ford. Will Greer dropped it down to a 4.8. Still looks like he about to go cut some trees down. Dwayne Haskins running a 5 flat. That don't bother me. But I know who's not liking the fact that Dwayne Haskins ran a 5 flat. Stephen A. I'm sure he's upset that Dwayne Haskins ran a 5 flat because he's more of a runner than a thrower, according to that guy. 5.4, 5.04, 5.06. Fine with me. Yeah. To my Bradbury, I like him too. I like him too. I don't. I wouldn't mind the Ravens picking him, Sonny. Mm-mm-mm. So Tyree, put up a 4.5 the first time at 6.7. I have this feeling that they're gonna make Tyree like Terrell Pryor. Gonna give him an opportunity to play some quarterback. They're gonna stick him at receiver and try to make him be a goal line threat. 4.68. Yeah, slow. Whole tenth of a second slower. Sonny, you got some insider information that lets you know that the Ravens gonna trade back, or you going off the history? Because you remember we got a brand new GM, so his history is he don't have history. He's brand new. Okay, so I got a text question from one of my buddies. He said, "What small school prospect should we be on the lookout for?" Um, Wide receiver wise, I'm gonna say Isabella. The tackle from not Arizona State, from Alabama State. I don't remember his name. And Nasir Adderley at safety. Those three guys from small schools you should look out for. Nasir Adderley from I think he went to Delaware, and Isabella went to UMass, and the tackle from Alabama State. I can't remember his name. That's the answer to your question, Des. Yeah, Isabella got to have a good 40. Got to be so small and to do all that stuff he do. He got to have a good 40. It's mandatory. Trace is the fastest quarterback so far. He went pretty good. 4.6 that time. The officials are gonna be pretty interested on these. So that probably Trace will probably run like a 4.65 or something like that and still be the fastest quarterback. Bring Paris up some, make him a little smaller, cause he's in my way. Can't see my stuff at the bottom? There you go. Transition to pairs right there. Fast. I think this guy gonna run the fastest 40. This guy or Isabella. I think these gonna be the fastest 40. Isabella, Campbell, Hartman were all track stars. Um, Holyfield was a track star too. You see what happened to him? Holyfield did bad yesterday. Ran a 4.7 or 4.8, but that doesn't make me think he's going to be any not a good pro because he runs hard and he does have burst. Just checking off stuff, making sure we still up and running. Send it to a few more of my friends. See if we can get them in here. Isabella beat Ward in high school. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I would go with Hollywood if he was running. But since he not, it's gonna be interesting. I can't wait. Can't wait. That's what I'm here for. To see these guys run, and then I can kind of see what I want to go. We need to do a lot. We do. We do. We do. We definitely do. We can set something up for next weekend maybe, and see how it works. We definitely do that. But we'll talk throughout the weekend, get together and do something Sunday. All of us really do need to get together and do something. Especially after combine thing together, we can do that. We can definitely do that. I want to see that Georgia backfield of Swift and White. That's gonna be nasty. That's gonna be nasty. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Nasty. Swift. Ooh. Swift is Swift. That probably was kind of cheesy, but Swift is Swift. Let's see. I can't wait to see the making of this 100 commercial. That's one of the greatest commercials I ever seen in my life. Singletary always brings intensity in his face. Ed Reed jacked somebody up. Dion got a pick. I love it. Love that commercial. Dolphins still over there popping champagne. Thanks to the Giants. Not everyone at the combine can run 40s like our assistant coaches can. Glad we can help. Run with you, run to St. Jude. Okay, good job. Hail State, baby. See what's going on here. It's fun when you get love from your peers, man. When you know what, I got a group of guys I surround myself with that's winning in all aspects of life. We don't deal with losers. We're a pack of lions and we surround ourselves with lions. If you don't have lions in your group, in your circle, get you some. Get you some. But back to football. Let me see if I can find this for y'all to help y'all out. Here it is. I found it. Here you go. Paste. Enter. There you go. That's a ton of fun right there. That may take all your day, all your time away when you get to work on Monday or tomorrow or after we finish here. That's what you need. Okay, now we're finna get some guys to run. Thank you. Here we go. So we've been waiting on. I see AJ. Let's get it. Vertical stretch. Tyreek, the cheetah. Got foot, fire, and hands. You got to play receiver with your hands and your feet. Got to. Can't just let guys hang on to you. Don't get a jam. If we even, I'm leaving. Look at the hands. Love the hands. Love it. 40 time. Oh, I guess it don't want me to write that. Oh, let's see. Miles Boykin. Who was wide receiver 1? Did I miss one? Get my mic right. Here we go. Notre Dame, Miles Boykin. Let's see. Let's get it. Paris Campbell is in this group. And Butler's in this group. I mean, the top guys didn't run. Okay. I'm good. Had to think about my ABCs for a minute. Come on, guys. Come on. We're not here to see coaches or Indiana basketball. We don't want to see the Chargers either. He fighting. 447. He fighting it though. Look fairly long. Look fairly long. Let's go, AJ. Got to get in that 4-5 range, buddy. Potential first receiver taken. Starkville, Mississippi. Yeah, he is running back once he catches the ball. Hard to tackle. Can't rock. Can't rock, AJ. Can't rock. I knew that. I knew they was gonna show that picture. I knew it. Oh, my shirts will be tight. Sorry. Every shirt in my closet will be tight. Let's go, AJ. Come on now. Gotta get in the 4-5 range. Get this money. Four, 5, 7. So that's probably gonna push to a 4-6 something. Bring it down a little bit. Bring it down a little bit. What was this? Here we go. Okay. Here go my guy. Oh yeah. Yep. Every shirt I have will be tight if I look like that. Say 4-5. Be a 4-5. Be a 4. That boy ran a 4.49. Let's go, Baltimore. Pick him up. Pick him up. Pick him up. Pick him up. My number one. Let me put my guy on the screen. They are playing games. Paris Campbell. Okay, Paris. I said you was probably gonna be the fastest one. Don't disappoint me. Make me look bad. Four, ooh, you see that? You see that kid? Patted that 4-3 out that joint. What I tell you? Yeah, keep sleeping on me like I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about, cuz. Look at that guy. That's the GOAT right there, buddy. King Butler. The GOAT. AJ Brown does look like Laquan Treadwell. Actually had the same number as Laquan at Ole Miss. When Laquan left, AJ came in. They got the same number. They were calling him Baby Quan at first. Jamal Custis, 4'5". He looks pretty long. I don't know his height. Looks pretty long though. You see that best time down there, didn't it? Who told you he was gonna be the fastest? Johnny Dixon. All these Ohio State guys fast. I see Agent 89. Four four. Ohio State guys can run. They can run. They can run. Yeah, you Luis, however you say it. I don't want to pronounce it wrong. See that 4-2 didn't it? Told you Paris can go. Just from watching his tape and seeing how he destroyed angles, got do a different kind of fast. Different kind of fast. Butler ran a 4.49. Yes, boy wonder. Yes, a 4.49. That's unofficial though. All these are unofficial. Ashton Doolin. I don't know that mascot. He's from we gonna all these mascots I don't know. We gonna say they're from Obscure State University. Obscure State University. That's where they're from. FAU. So FAU got a he's small. FSU got a FAU got a running back and a and a receiver out here. FAU probably had a fairly decent season down there with Lane Kiffin doing this thing. Lane's a heck of a play caller. Yeah, I think Butler made his money with this 40. I think he did. Durant with a 4.55, not bad. Small kid though, well thin rather. Durant is what wide receivers used to look like. Or Durant, or however you say it. That's what wide receivers used to look like. Jazz Ferguson from Northwestern Louisiana. The Demons. I think they were the Demons. I don't know if they still are. Nice cleats. 4.5. Not bad. Not bad. So we got Hall, Hartman, and Harmon in this group still to come, and Goodwin. I think Goodwin's from Ohio State too. ODU. I think this kid was at the. I'm not sure. I have to look up Singletary. I'm sorry. But as a group, they were all slow, so it wasn't good. I think it was in 4.6 or something like that. 4.58. for Fulgham. Are we gonna consider Old Dominion obscure state also? We can. Who was this? Terry Goodwin from Georgia. Oh, this from Georgia. Singer ran a 4.66. He ran a 4.66. Singletary ran a 4.66. AJ Brown. What up, Coach Reed? My former boss in the chat box. You know AJ a big dude. Well, bigger dude. He ain't gonna be that fast. He gonna run over you. He good with routes too. 4.6. No, you gotta run faster than that to be small. Small guys can't be slow. And that's not slow, but if you're not one of those bulky guys, like Goodwin can't let AJ Brown outrun him. That's because he's not the same size. You're right. I'm telling you, Greg. Overall, the running backs were slow yesterday. As a whole, they were a slow group. Now I think the DB is gonna be the fastest group. Emmanuel Hall from Missouri. 4.4. Okay. 4.4 flat. Almost in that 4.3 range. Pretty good. And he also had a good guy throwing to him also. Had Drew Lock throwing to him. Nobody touching that Paris Campbell yet. It's crazy. Okay, this the guy that's gonna challenge Paris. I'm still on top. I'm still on top so far. Nobody said Paris but me. I think somebody said Miko was a track guy. Cole, I'm sorry. We're about to see. I think his name funny. That's what I think. Okay. 4.36. It's now 4.32. 4.36. It's now 4.32. But he did run a 4.3. Good job. Okay. He did. All right, Harmon. Harmon was number 9 on my top 9. Harmon wasn't great at any one aspect of playing receiver, but he was real good at a lot of them. He was real good at a lot of them. That 4.4 beside Butler. Man. Man. Come on, Harmon. What you got? And N'Keal Harris next. But LJ Humphries, he's okay. He's okay. He good at a lot of things. Played a lot of slot, but he's fairly tall for a slot guy. So he needs to. I want to know if he can play some outside. I don't know if he can get in and out of those routes that he gonna need to be able to do in the league as fast enough. Cause he gonna have linebackers on top of him, slot corners on top of him. Okay, N'Keal, this other guy that busted 27 reps on the bench press. Him and DK Metcalf. This a big 40 right here too. It's a big money making 40. It's a big money making 40 right here. Look at that scalp. Look at the book. Look how thick that book is. I'm pretty sure it got everything about every player that's there. Yeah, got I can see bios and pictures. Yep. Okay, not bad. 459. Okay, that's probably gonna push up to 4.6. Probably gonna push up to 4.6. First round. Okay, L.J. Humphries. L.J. Humphries. Let's get it. Let's get it. I just refuse to say Lil Jordan, but I just said it. Uh-oh, Smoot. Uh-oh, Smoot. You see that? Look at John Gruden. 4-7. Don't say nothing, Gruden. The camera on you. Don't say a word. Just don't say a word. Right. Wow. Lil Jordan Ubered for it to the end of the finish line. He had to wait on his Uber to get there. He looked funny running it though, Ken. He looked funny running that 40. Like his right arm stayed straight, especially when it was back behind him, and his left arm was his left arm looked like it went from cheek to cheek, but his right arm it was this cheek, then it was back straight, so he looked funny running it. Goat back there behind me, 449. Harry looks like 4.56 to 4.640 on film, and that's what he ran. That's about what he ran, Greg. That's about what he ran. But looked smooth running it. He looked smooth running it, and I could take that from a guy that's that big. Long as he got a 4.5 next to it, I feel like he should be good. Him and DK and Butler, those big guys, as long as they got 4.5 something attached to their official, they should be good. But with my guy running the 4.4, that's a totally different bag right there. Run him to me at 22. Or run him to us at 22. That's what you do. Run him to us at 22. I got a Cowboy fan that's paying attention. What you guys think the Cowboys need? I want to see what kind of answers they get for one. What the Cowboys need to make that next step? Yep, Corey. Yep, yep, yep. Sure did. That guy right there. 449, buddy. O line and D line are priority for the Cowboys. Well, just 3 years ago they had the best O line. Was it 2 years ago? D line depth's definitely gonna be a problem for them with Gregory being suspended till hell freeze over. So that's really what they got. And their first round pick pretty much is um, Amari Cooper, because they traded their first round for Amari Cooper. But there's nobody in this draft that could do what Amari Cooper can do. And Cooper's only like 25. So I think that was a good trade for them. Bad for the Raiders, but good for them. Safety. Yeah, they got to protect. I think his O line, D line, like Greg said. But they need a safety. They got I forget the guy name, like number 32 or whatever his name is, that's back there. Sign Earl Thomas. I forgot Greg's a Cowboy fan. Y'all can have him. Get Earl Thomas. What is having Earl Thomas going to do? How is that going to improve your defense, Greg? How is signing Earl Thomas going to improve your defense? I'm going to tell you how your offense can help your defense. The same way Baltimore's offense helped. We're back to running. AJ Brown struggling on this one. Oh, he got it down a little better. 4 or 5 flat. That's good for you, AJ. That's good. Hakeem Butler. 4 or 5. Hey, we'll take it. 4 or 5 flat. Take it. Paris. We look fast. 4-3-7. Custis. 4-5-4. Fairly consistent. Johnny Dixon. Paris still a man. Paris still a man. Boy, he does look long. Johnny Dixon runs a 4-5-1 second time around. Yeah, that's some good numbers for Boykin overall. We'll go back to Earl Thomas when commercial come back on. Doolin from Obscure State University. I still don't know what that mascot is. Where's Doolin from? Anybody? Anybody know where he's from? Yeah, I told you Paris Campbell was probably gonna be the fastest one out there. But this guy don't know what he's talking about. This guy was destroying angles. Paris was in that top 9. Top 9 at 9 last week. Make sure you go back and check that out if you have not when this is over with. Come on, Durant, you got to run faster than that. Being that small, or being that thin, rather. See how we segue talking about the Cowboys and they show the Cowboys people? It's a good segue. Damn, he slipped. Slipped and still ran it. Okay. He probably could have had a better, yeah, he is. Corey, he's going to run again. He only ran 1. He's toward the end of this one. He's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people up. He's out the Emmanuel Hall. See Jazz Ferguson again. Yeah, he did something. He did something. But he kept going. Ferguson looks like a bigger receiver also. 4.46. That's not bad. Not bad. Well, got that icy cut. Cut super fresh. Like he got a cut right before the head start. Was this Fulgham, Old Dominion? Like he stopped. He ran a 36-yard dash. Yeah, but it was cut up like he had just got out the chair. Like they took the thing off and sent him to the 40-yard dash. Terry Goodwin ran a 4.6 the first time. Mm. 4.55. Okay, he brought it down. Brought it down a half a second. It's a better second run. Probably got a better start too. Manuel Hall. 4.4 the first time. See if he can get better. 4.39. Dropped it down. Both of them still gonna probably push up to mid 4.4s though with those officials. I think the only one that's gonna end up still being a 4.3 is probably Paris. It's probably gonna be the only one ended up because they bump them up for whatever reason with the official times. Here goes Hardman. Here goes your guy. Here goes your guy. Can he get lower than that 4.2? I mean, sorry, 4.32. If not, I'm the king of the first half. I'm the king of the first group. If not, come on with it. What you got? What you got? Close, no cigar. Close, no cigar. Hamstring look good to me. I wish. I wish. I wish. I I mean, I know this is probably not the best thing, but I would love to see him do one-on-ones. I know that, somebody may get hurt or whatnot, but I would love to see somebody do one-on-ones. Or at least 7-on-7 and let them touch them up or something. But I understand you want nobody to get hurt and miss their money, so it's understandable. But think about one-on-ones at the combine, that'd be awesome. I might take off work to see that. Get old sick day. Kevin Harmon. Harmon was number 9 on my top 99. I think N'Keal Harry was number 3 or 4. Harmon 4.6. He probably gonna be his best time probably right around 4.65, 4.66, something like that. So with Hartman running what he ran, probably gonna have 2 guys in the 4.3 officially. I think Hartman will sneak in like a 4.39, and I think Cameron's gonna be like 4.37 or something like that. Low 4.5s N'Keal. Bag secured. Get you a 4.51. Get you a 4.51. So your official can stay 4.5. Get you a 4.51. That's fine. Gotta have a good start. Thoughts on Harmon? Harmon's okay. Harmon does a lot of things good, nothing great. If that makes sense. Does a lot of little. He flashes with some great things as far as hands or route running or whatnot, but he's not consistent enough to be a great route runner or a great catcher of the ball or extremely physical. He just does a bunch of different things. He's an overall good package. Overall good package. Not a burner, but not slow. If he just plays the position good, plays the position well. I would love to trade out the first and get 2 second rounders. Would love it. I would trade 22 for 2 twos, like I said last week. Like Jay-Z, 22 twos. Trade out 22 to get 2 twos. It's your money, buddy. Keep doing it. This your money. Get it right. This your money. Now, see you asking these crazy questions, boy. Wonder. Yeah, I'll give up Butler for 2 second rounders. Yes, I would. Yeah, I would. You thought I was gonna stick to my guns, didn't it? I was born at night, not last night. But yeah, I give up. I give up. I give him up. I give up Butler for 2 twos. Give up Butler and maybe get this guy right here. There you go. That's the number you need. Now your official will probably be 4, 5, 9. There you go, Nikhil. There you go, Nikhil. Now your official probably gonna be 4. There you go. That's how you make your money right there. And you took your time and did it. Or call the Jordan an Uber. Call him an Uber. That's how long it's gonna take him to get there. Still think his time messed up? uh, a friend of mine said Lee Jordan took an Amtrak to get to the finish line. This receiver class is deep. Yeah, it is. Butler is going in second. Yeah, hopefully if we trade back and get those 2 twos. Yeah, hopefully. Receiver class is deep. The running back class is deep too. Look at AJ. I hate AJ Green. But he's so good. 1 foot. Tap. So good. Mike Weber. I gotta do a little bit more research on Mike Weber before I give you an answer. Because my answer would be, it would be a Stephen A-ish type answer because I don't know enough about him. So I'm not gonna give you an answer on Mike Weber because that would be me blindly stating crap that I know nothing about. What do you think about AJ? I would love first round. I think AJ is the number 2 receiver in this draft. But it's probably gonna be second. Michael Irvin, Agent 89. Do a little catching drills. Remember, a lot of y'all probably wasn't here earlier, but I talked about guys catching the ball here as opposed to catching it here. The guys that get it out here got more of an opportunity to secure the ball and put it away. Guys that catch it here, it's might hit you in the face, might hit your pads. Get the ball away from you with some good arm bend, or you can see it and go from there. Are we going back to black right now? Going back to black. But I think N'Keal Harris secured his bag today. Definitely think my boy Butler secured his bag. And then Paris Campbell probably pushed himself up a round or two. Especially if he sticks with being that fastest guy. Like somebody said he would. This guy. But Hardman was a close second. So far, Hardman was a close second. So I got to give it to, who was that talking about Hardman? Was it Corey? Who was talking about Hardman? Yeah, it was Corey. Yep. Raiders pull the trigger on who? On DK? If DK runs, You don't want that. I don't think you want that. On field workouts. Come on. Let's see. The transition. The transition. The transition. Linebackers and what, D linemen? It's gonna be interesting with those D linemen. Not necessarily running, but the explosiveness. I wonder what Quinn gonna do everything. We should be getting bench numbers for D lineman here sometime soon. Should be. The transition. The transition. Yeah, this kid is 6'4", they say. The kid that's running number 2. Support your teammate. Be a good teammate. That's it. Why don't they do workouts in pads? Uh, I think for safety. They want these guys to not get hurt and still be able to show what they can do without getting hurt. That's what I think. That's my guy, H. Butler. Raiders got Mayock, so they'll actually draft well, like really, really well. I hope so. I hope that was the thinking behind picking up Mayock, because he's never been a GM. I don't think this is his first GM job that I know of. The Paris getting them, the Paris scooting, scooting. Who else? Why didn't it work out? I just think it's a safety issue. Who's my favorite D line prospect? Quinn Williams. Who should go number 1 in the draft? Quinn Williams. Who's the best overall player in the draft? Quinn Williams. If you need a quarterback, who do you draft? Quinn Williams. I think that answers the question. Wonder what Mike talking about. Mike always talking junk. But let's go back to Earl Thomas since we got a little break. 15 million for Earl Thomas? No, no. Especially coming off that injury. No, 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 no. Give him one of those what they call the deals, prove yourself deals with a lot of incentives. If he definitely if he wants to come to Dallas and he hell bent on coming to Dallas, give him one of those prove yourself deals with I don't know if you would put a team option on the back end of it or a player option, but he definitely needs a prove yourself deal from a financial standpoint for the Cowboys. Now, as a player, yeah, give me 15, 16 million if I'm the player in this situation. But if I'm the executive, I need an incentive laden deal, or you can go find somebody else. And like earlier, we talked about oh, but he's not going to Dallas then. And if he do, whoever makes those decisions for Dallas, stupid. Well, I think they stupid. I can't call the guy stupid. I think they're stupid. I think it would be a stupid deal. Okay, I got Corey says he's not giving him a hometown discount, but a friend of mine said that he would give Dallas the hometown discount. 10 million, 10 million sound about right. 10 million is in Jerry's range, especially with the salary cap going up. So you give him 10 million with some incentive to maybe get him to about 15. I don't see nothing wrong with that. Definitely can do that. And we know Jerry got money out the wazoo. Out the wazoo. I'm ready to see how good these guys catch the ball. Ready to see how good these guys catch the ball. No state taxes in Texas. I didn't know that. I did not know that. None here in Florida either. Didn't know Texas had no state taxes. And they coaches play pretty well out there. Maybe. Maybe in the future. Come on, guys. Let's get it going. Get it going. Get it going. Get it going. Come on. We're not here for the people to talk. We're here to see the action, to see the drills. Oh, this is a big day for Nick Fitzgerald too, because Nick was not a great passer. So this is a big day for Nick Fitzgerald from Mississippi State. All right, thank you. She's out the way. Now we can talk seal lit football. There's Titus Howard is the small school guy I was talking about from Alabama State. Run the comeback route, toe tap. There we go. Stick that foot in the ground and come back. Bring it back. I used to do that as a pre-practice drill, especially when you have mobile quarterbacks that kind of get out the pocket a lot. That's a good drill for them to learn because you're gonna do that a lot, especially when you're getting a scramble drill. One guy needs to come back and work toward the quarterback. The other guy needs to go deep. The other guys just work toward the quarterback, try to find a soft spot, depending on how many receivers you got out in the route. Is Lamar Jackson season 2 your most anticipated season to date? As a Ravens fan, yes. As an overall football fan, my most anticipated season was the season when Deion went to San Francisco. I'm a Deion Sanders fan. I think he's the greatest football player ever, and that was my most anticipated season. Cause I wasn't I wasn't a Ravens fan till Deion went there. No, not till Deion went there. Till Ray Lewis got there. Cause I followed him from Miami. I was a Miami fan. Then when Deion came, it just kind of was icing on the cake. But my most anticipated football season was when Deion went to San Francisco. Cause I knew he finally had an offense that could put up points, and he wouldn't have to like do so much defensively, and that allowed him to play offense. So that I like that too. But as far as a Raven, this is by far. I'm hoping he has worked on his accuracy, because it's gonna be so deadly with that running game. Yeah. Right now, I agree with you, Dez. Same thing. Same thing. He is not the same Ray Lewis. It's a different guy now. The player Ray Lewis and the retired Ray Lewis, two different guys. Brady, this guy didn't run from Marshall. He didn't run for some strange reason. Come on, AJ, make it look good. Come on, sweet feet. Boop. Too easy. When he didn't have to drag the feet. Bad throw. Bad throw. Come on, snatch this thing, baby Moss. Two. Oh, Lord, he dropped the ball. Making me look bad. Making me look bad. There you go, Paris. Not bad, not bad. I get to your edge question in a minute. I get to that in a minute. Lex, if you don't know, I'm a huge Hakeem Butler fan, so that's who I think we should draft. Him, AJ Brown, one of those two guys, or N'Keal Harry, one of those three guys. There you go, good tap right there, Johnny Dixon. Edgerrin James, well, way better at coach than at Miami. You got to think about it. Miami, this was what was in the backfield with Edgerrin James. I think Edge. I think Frank Gore. I think Jesus. Edge, Frank Gore, McGahee maybe. All those guys were in the same backfield, fighting for time. So a lot of those guys had better pro careers than college because they had split time with such great running backs. So he probably was better as a coach than he was in Miami, numbers wise. Some of these quarterbacks throwing trash routes. Who's number 4? Is that Greer? Like the Florida Will Greer. That ball was out of bounds. You throwing to somebody you know. Well, no. That was Haskins throwing a good one. He throws somebody he know. Yeah, you're going to be a receiver, buddy. Number 6. That wind up was too long for that quick route. Yeah, and Portis. Thank you, Boy Wonder. And Portis. N'Keal, what you got, N'Keal? There you go. That's how it's supposed to look. One foot in the ground, drag the other one. Stump that foot in the ground to make sure it's in. Toe drag with the other one. Okay. Good snag. 4-7. Good snag for the 4-7 guy. One rep drill, that hurts. You only get one rep. Yeah, I think Paris went to Cam. I think he went to St. Vincent St. Mary's. Same school LeBron went to, I think. I think he did. Let's see what we got here. I got a non-draft question. It said, what happens to Nick Foles? I think Nick Foles is gonna go to either the Giants or Jacksonville or Miami, one of those three, because Denver's out of the quarterback, the experienced quarterback race now with them getting Flacco. So I think one of those three places, depending on and that's gonna change the draft boards. Free agency is gonna change all draft boards. Watch, depending on who guys get in free agency, the draft board gonna change completely for some people. For some people, it's gonna change ridiculously. If they can pick up a quarterback, that means they may not want a top pick as a quarterback. They may just drop back and get some of these other guys, or running backs, or D-line, D-tackles, or whatever. But free agency is gonna change these draft boards crazy. And that's why, like, a lot of these mock drafts that you see, that's why it's kind of way too early. They're just fun to do. But free agency is going to change all that. Some teams, big boards, going to change completely based off who they get to pick up in free agency. And I think that starts next Monday, maybe? Something like that. It starts soon. So here's the plan for the rest of this broadcast. Gonna finish the field exercises with this first group of receivers, and then I'm just gonna watch it myself, not live with the second group, because it's probably gonna be right around that 4-hour mark then, and I got other stuff to do. But I appreciate you guys being here with me, and we're not going anywhere yet. We're gonna finish these on-field drills, but definitely I'll be watching. And if for those of you who don't know, hit me up on Twitter if you got Twitter. It's Coach Evans 9. Matter of fact, I'll put it in the chat box because we can definitely keep talking about it. I ain't got to put it. It's scrolling at the bottom. I ain't got to put it. I forgot that. That's my Twitter at the bottom. IG's at the bottom. And again, you see I changed the name of the channel to Sip the Tally Films, but it's still me. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do. Make sure you hit a like on this video too. Go like this video right now while commercial on, please. Go like the video. Think Foles going? Oh, I forgot about Washington. Yeah, Washington needs a quarterback too. They do. They do. They do. They do. Does Washington run the West Coast offense? Is there a West Coast team? All right, here we go. Back from commercial, running. What we running? Over the shoulder throws. Trying to judge the ball. Bad throw. A good catch. No drops. Good one. Jesus. 40.5. DK Metcalf jumped to 40.5. Okay, I may stay. Just to see him run the 40. I think I'm gonna stay to see them run the 40, then I'm gonna get out of here. DK Metcalf. Liz Jordan, what you got? Find it. There you go. Find it while you're still going downfield. Emmanuel Butler. I'm gonna try to keep catch these balls in stride. Yeah, I know you're not gonna get the greatest throws. Come on, Nick. Nick, you need good throws. That ain't good, Nick. Fitzgerald, you gotta have good throws. And you messing my guy up, Nick. Come on, Fitzgerald. Nick Fitzgerald out there tripping. Washington running back with Josh Johnson and McCoy again. Good luck with that. If that's what Washington want to do, good luck with that. Because the Giants going to be better with all their weapons, whether it be Eli or a rookie. Dallas is going to be better up until maybe they start fighting amongst themselves. I think they're going to be better. And who else is in that group? Dallas, Washington, the Eagles. Obviously, the Eagles probably going to bounce back. Eagles got a solid team. Got a real solid team. I like the gauntlet. Let's see if we can get these hands away and not catch these balls in here. I know I saw some tight ends catch the ball and they hit him in the face because they was catching it tight to him. Or they're plucking that thing effortlessly. Oop. Jets. Hey, who's the best receiver in the NFL? Who's that? Who's the best receiver in the NFL right now? No, Debo probably going to be in the second group, Lex. I just poured something in my cup. Hopkins, yep. Got to vote for Hopkins as the best receiver in the league, and I would go with Hopkins also. He didn't drop a ball all year. Had over 100 catches, 0 drops. Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown's a good pick, yeah. D Hop didn't drop a ball again, like I said, all year, with 100+ catches. So who's wide receiver 1 that's not participating? Yeah, Hop. So based off this little group is D Hop. I'll agree with that. That's not bad. Tyree Brady. That's not bad right there. Make it look easy. L for AJ. Boop. 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 Easy. Ball disappearing. Drop one. That's his drill right there, though. Joe can catch anything. Not bad, Butler. Not bad. Let's see. Okay. Say drops an issue. There we go. Gotta find it. Gotta find it. Gotta be able to find the ball. I know the drill. You ain't got to be fast in this pair. Just catch the balls. Stay straight and catch the balls. There you go. There you go. I want them two guys right there. I want Butler and Paris Campbell. Them two guys I want. Especially since we losing two receivers. Brown and Crabtree. Custis didn't look smooth catching the ball. Didn't look smooth at all. That's not a bad job. He got some good throws too. You can always get good throws. Stay on line. Stay on line. There you go. There you go. The way to track it. Good job of tracking the ball, Dixon. It's a good job of tracking the ball, especially that one low one you got. Anybody let me know where this guy's from? Ashton Doolin. I'm not sure what that mascot. His eyes didn't even go up. The ball he missed, his eyes didn't even go above his head. Take it up there. You don't have to be fast on this drill. Make sure you catch the balls. A.J. Brown is the most valuable receiver. A.B. is going to the NFC. Mr. Big Chest, LOL, that man is wild. Who said Mr. Big Chest? I don't have any sound going. So who said that? I'm sure it had to be Steve Smith. It had to be Steve Smith. From Malone. What? Oh, I have Obscure State University, Doolin. Okay, Hardman. Second fast. See, that ball got too close to his head. There we go. Not bad. Harmon gonna catch the ball pretty good too, I think. See, Harmon make sure he catches balls. Harmon make sure he catches balls. That's what I'm talking about. He throttled it down just a little bit to make sure he caught his. Where he in the kill. What the hands look like. There you go. There you go. Stay on the line though. Ah. He dropped two. So he took him an Uber to get to the finish line for the 40 and he dropped two balls. Come on, LeJordan. Come on, LeJordan. Steve Smith tell him don't throw the ball too hard, I think. Is that what Steve Smith's saying? Tell him don't throw the ball too hard. Yes, Steve Smith will get you right on the spot. He don't care who you are or who you belong to or who your people are. Steve Smith gonna get you right. Now, Metcalf jumped 40. Metcalf jumped 40.5 vertical. I wonder what his broad jump is. Let's see if that's in there. Anybody see what Metcalf broad jumped? See if we can follow Daniel Jeremiah. He's there. Nope, he only tweeted about DK Metcalf. So I'm assuming DK Metcalf is the one everybody wants to see. Or the Draft Network might have me. Oh, here it is. I found it on the Draft Network. They got Metcalf listed as 6'3", 228 with a 40.5-inch vertical. That cat got up. Oh my God. Oh my God. DK's a freak of nature, man. A freak of nature. Like I said, if it wasn't for those injury issues, he'd be the number one guy. Let me see if you guys can see this. Can you see this? Can you see DK? No? Too much light? Yes, no, maybe? One more time. Jump. Can't see it. Alright, well, I'll tell you where to go see that. Follow the Draft Network, and they got it. Somebody called NFL_Dove Kleeman. He tweeted, DK Metcalf, who looks like Hercules, had 27 reps on the bench press and just did a 40.5 vertical jump. He's 6'3", 228 pounds. Freak of nature. Then when you go into the comments, it says DK Metcalf is a freak, but his college numbers are pretty pedestrian. Any thoughts on the disconnect? Injuries. Paris winning this first group. This guy's right. But I don't think the gauntlet hurt my two big guys, N'Keal Harry or Butler. I don't think the gauntlet hurt those in any kind of way. But these what you call them? These pro days gonna be big. Gotta get my sit back up so I can get back in focus. Promise I ain't never giving up. Yeah, the official weight I don't know as far as his weight, but that guy said he was 2 whatever. So I don't know what his official weight is. DK's. Okay, we're back. 19, is this Hartman? No, it's Goodwin. 19 is Goodwin. I think this is Hartman. Or this is Emmanuel Hall. From Missouri. Not bad job. Didn't let the ball get up on him. Not a bad job. Ugh. Harmon looks stiff when you look at it from this view. Harmon looks real stiff and not very good from that view. The other view was just like he was slowing down catching the ball. There's another freak right here. I like those eyes. I like those eyes to the tuck. There you go. Humphries catches the ball a lot better than he runs. He catches the ball a lot cleaner and a lot better than he runs. So are those like fans or are those like special guests of somebody or what? DK and Harry was the heaviest at receivers at 228. Yeah, they were. But Butler had the widest catch radius, I think the biggest hands and the biggest catch radius or arm wingspan. That's what it is. Wingspan. So what we're gonna have a JJ. He may be the number one that's not going. He might be wide receiver 1 that's not going. Artega Whiteside. Because we always start him with wide receiver 2, so it must be him. That must be wide receiver 1. Because I was wondering where he was at too. That's one of the guys that Vach says he likes. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. Come on, let's throw the ball. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Don't take that long to instruct people. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Now we see if the QBs can throw. Now you on the spotlight. What route we running? Run the in cut or out? Josh Jacobs, Paris Campbell. Oh, I take them. I don't know what round we would get Josh Jacobs in though. I don't think we can get because we don't have a number 2. We don't have a second round pick. So if you pick, say if we don't trade or anything, we got 22. There's no way we can get Butler and Jacobs. There's no way. So I think Jacobs gonna be the first running back off the board. I don't know what number. I think he's gonna be the first running back off the board. Stick. God, dog it. Man, catch the ball. Yeah, Paris Campbell winning this first group. He looked fast. He catching everything. Paris Campbell's winning this first group. Drops don't concern me so much here to combine because you probably met this guy yesterday. Okay, Nick. Showing a little accuracy. Good change of direction by, who was that? Who was 12? Dixon? That's a good change of direction by Dixon. And adjustment to the ball. Come on, Will, what you got? Will Greer got a little pop on his ball. There you go. Will Greer dropping them dimes. Let's see what Haskins got. What you got, Haskins? Okay. Good catch for 2 by 18. On time throw. Good job, Haskins. Like he threw a good catchable ball too. He ain't just throwing it 100 miles per hour. Keep your balance. That's all sides. Whoever that is. Whoever's 21. Stay balanced. Somebody go. Nikhil. You up. Boop. There you go. Should be, yeah, Humphries. See what we got here. Yeah, it does. The ball come out of Haskins' hands good, real good. Where is Rodney Anderson, running back from Oklahoma, projected since he had that knee injury? I'm gonna say 3rd or 4th, but whoever gets him gonna get a steal of a player, because he should be, by the time training camp roll around, he should be close to 100%. So whoever gets him gonna get a steal of a player. Come on, who's this? The Duke quarterback. Yep. I should have known. Oh, Dookies. Hey, can my guy get a good ball this time? Drew Lock. There we go. Be natural with the ball. That's what you gotta do. Be natural. Be natural. Paris. Paris is securing the bag today. So let's see if we can find it. Let's put this back up here. He's the winner of day one. What image I got? Come on. McSorley. That's not bad. Not bad. Working on something. Official. Oh, okay. Got three in the four threes. Paris, Hartman. Okay. Okay. Who's the fastest receiver at the combine? Somebody asked Coach Evans. He said Paris. They said no. Who ended up being the fastest receiver at the combine this first session? Paris. Guy kind of knows what you're talking about, huh? I think so. I think so. You know a little bit about the game. A little bit. A little bit. Toot toot. My own horn. Put this guy back up there. To let everybody know that's my guy. Let's see if I can get the way you see that height up over that dude. Look at that catch. Look at that. That's a go-getter right there. Yeah, definitely still reminds me of Matt Forte. Yeah. From Florida. I think Matt Forte is from Florida. I think so. But yeah. Get these drills out the way. I missed it. I'm glad you put it up there. 448. It's gonna stick. Oh, I got rewind. I can go back, I think. Oh, TV in the other room. Not this one. That's a big number for Hakeem Butler. It's a big number. It's a big number. My boy made it to 15K subscribers. Shout out to Engraven Vids. Made up to 15,000 subscribers. Appreciate you for the help you give to me. And I'm going to keep supporting, and you do the same. Shout out to Engraven. 15,003 subscribers. Good job, buddy. Hopefully I'll be there soon. Soon, within like the next year or so. Gonna keep grinding and get it done, though. We're gonna keep grinding and get it done. All right. I wish Butler did a little better with the drills, but it's for the helps. Yeah, I agree. He had one bad ball that was thrown to him, then he dropped one. So, but it's hard to get any kind of chemistry with these guys. You just meeting them the day before, the day of, and you really never throwing balls with them. And they trying to throw the perfect ball, you trying to run the perfect route. And if it's in your range, you just got to catch it though. You got to catch it. Do whatever. Catch the front of it, back of it, whatever. But I know Paris Campbell. He made money today. Paris Campbell definitely made money today. Can we all agree that Paris Campbell is the winner of this first round of receivers? Is that's fairly correct? Run this out route, running it off. Need a view where we can see both the quarterback and the receiver. Here we go. I would have loved to see Butler run that out just then. See how that looked. They need a sponsor. NFL needs a sponsor of the combine, so they ain't got to keep going to commercial. Not bad, not bad. Drew Lock. Drew's supposed to throw a pretty good ball, supposedly. There you go, AJ. Oof. I told you that dude catch anything. Look at that. Look at that. AJ snagged that ball. Bad throw and all. Yeah, Harmon don't look as good in this as he does in pads. Come on, Nikhil. Look better. Look better. Look more fluent. You look stiff just then. Not bad. Humphries, not bad. You get 2 reps on this, or just a one rep drill. That's not a bad route. That's not a bad route. Not a bad route. That's a bad route. Too much. I want you to go inside the cone, buddy. Gotta control yourself. Or are they going outside? I thought you had to go inside the cone. Could I be wrong? Yeah, he went inside the cone. Alright, let's move along. Jog to the next station. Instruct. There you go, Butler. My guy. W07. W07, W04. All AJ missing is the N. Since they were the NWO. Nasty wideouts. Let's see who just hit me on Twitter. You the man, you the man. I need to get Joe in here. Let me see if I can get Joe. Joe in my thing. Get Joe in here to talk a little bit. See if we can get Joe in here to talk a little bit. Get another couple other Ravens YouTubers in here. Chit chat it up a minute. See if we can get them. That ain't Nick. Oh, there go Nick. Come on, Nick. Gotta have good throws. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Your homie looks stiff. Homie look real stiff. That's not necessarily a negative. He just looks stiff. Gotta get out that break faster, Harry. Gotta get out that break faster. Gotta stick it and explode. Stick and explode. Don't stick and stop. Not bad, Humphries. All right, boy, Wonder. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the love, man. Be easy. I'm not gonna be here too much longer. Come on, Wayne. Ooh, that boy throw a good ball. He throws a good ball. Boop. AJ getting out that break though. AJ gonna get in and out that break. Don't cheat yourself, whoever that is. Don't try to cut it too fast. Gotta be the fool that he be. There we go. We'll take it. Catch the ball, Harry. That's all I want you to do. Catch the ball. Let the bad throw be on him. Man, dude's huge. What up? What up, Joe? Appreciate you just sticking and staying for a minute. Checking out these receivers. You got that California sunshine on you, don't you? Hey, make sure you if you like football, you necessarily have to be a Ravens fan. Follow Joe Nubo. He got a podcast with him and Sonny from SEG Sports. They call it the best podcast available, best available podcast. Type it in the chat box. Make sure I say it right. I don't want to mess your stuff up. They do a good job of talking Ravens content and just football in general. Those two guys, Joe Nubo and SEG Sports. Make sure you give them guys a follow also. Joe and I have been a part of a couple of multi-Ravens YouTuber Twitter things, and it always turned out good. So it's a bunch of good guys doing Ravens blogging, so to speak, whether it be on Twitter or YouTube or whatever other social media situations. But Joe, who's your favorite wide receiver? Who's your favorite wide receiver? Everybody know who mine is. It's this guy right here. Come on, McSorley. Give my guy Harry a ball. It's tough to just have any kind of chemistry with in these situations. Oh, you on the train? You on the Butler train? I see. I've been recruiting. I've been recruiting guys. Been recruiting. What about your best running back? Browning's back up. There you go. Come on, Nikhil. There you go. There you go. Looks sweet on that thing. Yep. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Where we at? 356. Okay. I said I was gonna stay for DK Metcalf, but it's been right at 4 hours. I want to thank all you guys for coming out. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Joe, thank you for jumping in for a minute. But I've been rolling for 356, so I'm about to roll out. Make sure you guys hit me up on Twitter. Again, the Twitter handle is scrolling by. It's Coach Evans 9. Instagram is Sip the Tally, and also I changed the name to Sip the Tally Films on here. Again, I appreciate you guys coming through and follow Joe Nuvo, follow Sonny, follow Ing Raven, follow Vosh Lombardi, follow Lieutenant Dan, follow and pretty much the guys I can think of right now. All the guys that help me out, I want to support, and you support them. And make sure you get to that Patreon too. I appreciate that support on the Patreon and in all the super chats. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. See you guys soon. This is Coach Evans. Sip the Tally Films. I'm out.